Hello everyone, we'll get started in just a moment here. At the current moment, we are having some lane difficulties on 19. They're hoping to go on lanes 19 to 20, which are the standard lanes, but in this case, there's a bit of a defect and apparently a belt that they're looking to get reinstalled. So they have a fix in mind. Worst case scenario will be on 21 and 22, and we'll be getting started with Friday Night Pro League action, scheduled for half past the hour anyway, so in the meantime, we get a look at the standings here, but I guess before we officially start, Paul, I suppose.
Yeah, let's go with the standings. Some really good matches tonight. Position round. So 1, 2, 3 versus 4. We've got on the other side of the ledger, we have number 7 seed Central and hosting number 8 seed Hingham. 2 points separate 7th from 8th. Look how bunched up it is. 14 points separate 6 to 12. Top 8, you see the underline, 8 make the playoffs. This is week 23 of 35. Next week will be in one of two locations, either Academy Lanes for one of 2 matches or possibly Riverwalk at Millis, pending a streamer and availability and approval from the bowlers. Usually most are good about it. We can't go to certain places due to logistics and Wi-Fi issues.
Alas, but here we are now, and just testing my internal volume. I think that should be okay.
I'd like to thank some of my viewers watching. Nico, hello. That's what Dave gets for wanting to start early. No, it broke last week, Nico, in all fairness.
Well, Friday the 13th, we're going to cast light on every superstition now. Ooh.
Eric Thorstensen, thanks for watching. Good guy. Always promotes Candlepins for Cancer, donates all the time when I'm in the Academy Lanes typically. Michael Steves from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, thank you for watching. How's the weather up there? Theo 3000, what a 22 new sets. That'd be nice. Pay the bill. Friday the 13th, Leprechauns bringing good luck, Eddie Haskell says. Are you Eddie Haskell of Leave It to Beaver? Alex Patton, who helps to stream some of the matches, watching. Number 16, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class B Northern Commerce Bowling, great of late. Watching. And we may have to move if they can't fix that belt with the next few minutes or so. Chuck's working on that feverishly on lane 19.
Exactly. By the way, I'm just sort of thinking this is an informal start. We'll do the proper intro at the proper time. 19 and 20 are the designated lanes for Central 3, but at the moment, as you see, the gate is down on these fickle pieces of technology that have served this sport for decades upon decades, and yet here it is with a belt that's broken down at the wrong time.
In baseball, it's a lane delay. In bowling, it's a rain delay. In baseball, it's a lane delay in bowling. Put the tarp on.
There you go.
Next week, there'll be Riverwalk at Millis, Shooter Sports Pub at Academy 2.
Yeah.
Or Hingham at Academy 3. Possibility Central 1 at Metro, pending a streamer. So one of 4 choices next week. Can't go to extra lanes to loud music. And Lafayette, kind of tight for space. Tony Levesque does that match on TikTok anyway. Central 3 at Lafayette next week. So tonight, we got some good ones going on tonight, Greg. Let's get back to those standings real quick, if we could.
Are the audio levels low, asks one. I don't think anyone else has complained about the audio levels, but let me know, Eric, if anyone else is having issues.
Corey Smith, what's the over-under on the setbacks today? And I'll be streaming the ladies over 50, under 50. Thank you, Nico, for the reminder. I was going to mention it a couple of times. Tomorrow morning, just after 9 a.m. local time, 10 o'clock Atlantic, 10:30 for our fine friends in Newfoundland. It's ladies' first ever 50 over, 1 under. So 4 bowls, 50 age up, and 1 under 50 can bowl. 8 teams, round robin, 7 matches, 5 on 5. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network from Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Club. X-Name shall be there going solo all day, no problem. Sean Moeller, good to see you. Where are you tonight? Paul William, hello. Freaking 2 400s tonight. Let's see. Clyde Trimper, thank you for watching from Bear River, Nova Scotia, Canada. You told me where Bear River was last time. I forgot exactly where it was. It was near something else, and I didn't know where that was either. Paul seems a little louder than Greg. That's natural.
Yeah.
Charles
That's a reality
McCarthy
there.
from Wyoming. Howdy.
Oh, wait. Am I overclocked now?
The Wyoming Cowboys in college football. A couple of sky bars. Thank you very much. Eddie Haskell. Love it.
Thank you for the $4.99. Much appreciated.
Coke was expensive. They were $2 for $1 in 2019. Now they're $2 for $4. 2 for $3 the last 3 or 4 years. Now 2 for $4. And Market Basket. Made by a company in Sudbury, making the Necco wafers, and the Sky Bars were discontinued. They brought it back. Love the Sky Bar. Greg, not a fan, though, are you?
No. I love Sky Bars. Don't you worry.
You don't like the Oreo cakesters. That's what it was. Or Spumoni.
So they're trying to, this may actually be a delayed start because I think there's a fix they still want to try on 19 here that involves getting a new belt in place. And if so, then it's possible the pin sweep could be back in motion at this moment. But as it is, we're here on position week where 1 hosts 2, and across the entire league, 3 hosts 4, 5 hosts 6, etc. And you see the standings here. So
good to see Brent Lewis watching from balmy Florida. What's the temperature there today? Is it 60 or 70 again? Back to 80? Warm here tomorrow in the 40, low 40s tomorrow, and it gets cold again.
Thank goodness it's over 32. I tell you what, Fahrenheit, obviously, folks. But I've been looking forward to these mounds of snow finally melting after some time. Charles, thank you very much.
Yeah, wait for a belt to be replaced on lane 19, and it figures we get here late last time. They started 15 minutes early. We were half an hour late last broadcast a couple weeks ago here now.
But Joe Stella is saying not tonight, so the balls will move across here, and we will have action on lanes 21 and 22 where we are. So we will get started now. Central 3 has the home lanes. They would prefer not to be up against the wall, but then again, we can see there the service walkway, so it's not really like they're up against it. A
good friend Al Blanchard watching. Al, yes, it was a great Class D North match today by the elder statesman Tom Grassman, Faye Sawyer, 5 thrilling strings right down to the wire. Tom Upton, great to see you from Everett, Mass.
Action getting started soon. So let's do the thing. Hold on. Oh, let me do a proper introduction here.
Jeff Reese, hello from Canada. Also, Ray McDonald from Dover, Pennsylvania. Roy MacDonald from Dover, Pennsylvania. Hello, Greg.
Hello and welcome to the Friday Night Pro League, live from Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts, where the home team, Central 3, number 1 in the standings, takes on the visitors from Exeter Lanes in New Hampshire, Team Exeter. 11 points separating them, 2 points per string, 2 for total, 8 in all in this match, so the gap could close to 3, and even though Central 3 has been on a long winning streak, nothing is for certain when these two teams are involved. My name is Greg Gouillart, you're watching Candlepin Bowling Network, and alongside me on the call is Paul Grant.
Hey Greg, how you doing? First of all, Karen, Jeff Cutting, thanks for watching in 80-degree Florida today. Thanks a lot. Rub it in. Wilfred Heyman watching another Friday night from Cape Ray, Newfoundland on the half hours. What's up with that? There's other countries that have half-hour time slots also. 7:30 local time start, 8:30 Atlantic, 9 o'clock in Newfoundland.
And they try to get started early, but them's the breaks. Here we go.
2-9 drops to start the match. Jonathan Boudreau and the King. Spare to start the first of 3. Nick Norcross has the sleeper of the 9 and back on 21 here at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Friday Night Pro League underway. 1 versus 2. He gets a spare. What a start. This could be the war of 2026, you could say.
If you're new to Candlepin Bowling, welcome to our game of Northeast North America. Roll 3 balls, play the wood where it falls. Strikes are rare. It's a game of, in this case, probably many spares.
And Boudreau, the dreaded half-wister, 3 in the 9, 12 through 1.
That's what happens to the rest of us most times.
Norcross goes right a little better in a sense. He gets 4, 14-12. 2-pin lead for Central 3, the 1 seed, the defending champions. Exeter, Boudreau, 2 perfect. Not happy with that. Not a perfect shot.
No guarantee you get the head pin. No guarantee the head pin will be good.
Norcross, good try. The 7 try to get a flip off the lip, but it won't go.
Boudreau, an average of 117, actually 118 road composite average. Norcross, say the same.
Jonathan Rare, 6, negating the spare 2. That's Paul Grant, only 18 through 2 at the mark. Norcross gains. He hits the wood at 10, 24-18, up a touchdown early.
Shift this along now to the number 2 bowlers, Eric Pelletier for Exeter and Charlie Collins for Central 3.
The Terminator.
Hello, Lori, if you're watching. Hello, Hunter. Hello. Hello, Kim. Hello, everyone ever.
1-2-4 for Eric Pelletier, the son of Kim Pelletier. Now Kim Baker, Collins, 9. Tap of the 4 holds, wood in front, hanging around. 2 in front, 1 behind. A golden chance to get on the board to start his match. Eric 2 far left, 1 of the 2. What a great lineup both these teams have. Collins, spare. Just celebrated birthday this week.
Some shots in this game are easy.
It's twin brother Hunter Collins, same day. Eric at 9, and Central 3 has the early lead by 7.
Charlie Collins, road average 120. Yeah, that's very good. Eric Pelletier, 114. Eric Pelletier, also the father of his father of a son who's 12 years old, and he coaches his hockey team.
And the average based on away averages. I have the overall averages too, if you want to know that.
Within a pin or two in some cases in Exeter, there's next to nothing, in fact, in it.
3-7 for Pelletier. Collins crosses over, bombs away, baby! Strike on spare!
Hello, 20 box.
20 through 1, 30 plus 2 through 2 out of the gate. Erica's decent wood for a spare. Nails it! What a great start to the match. 19 of the ball through 2. The number 1 seed leads to defending champs early on. Replay from Greg.
There you are. There you see it there. Thank you, Kevin from Missouri. I always appreciate your consistent support of our channel. Maybe we'll make it mozzarella sticks on this occasion around. Much appreciated.
Theo, not a boom. It's a bombs away, baby. When it's a thunderous strike.
Get the bombs emojis going. There we go.
Paul Flanagan watching. Hello. Super Missouri Meathead. Hello.
Kevin.
Surette slips doing his skating. And it's a foul, so that'd be no good. So a tough break. It'll be a reset.
You know, it was really funny. I was seeing a curling impersonation here on the lanes earlier. One person was sweeping the lanes, and then Stanley the dog, who we've seen on past broadcasts, was barking. So one person's sweeping, and the other one's yelling.
He was going Paul Simon, slip sliding away. That hit from the 70s, if you know what I mean.
Well, approach newly cleaned. That can happen.
That's a second ball. Not bad. 1-3, the 9 in back of the 3. Left-handed Josh Daley on 21. Missed number 1. Surette a 2-ball 9 box, you could say. 9 through 1. It's a good recovery. Daley gains with a 10. Central 3, chipping away early in front. 64-46. 1 mark for each side. Greg Gouillart called the entire second string. Unless you want to switch every 2 boxes, Greg. Up to you.
I like the second string format.
Okay, you got it.
Josh Daley, 123 average. Surette, a 124 average.
We'll go over the overall averages next time around, too. Jeff doing a test slide now, just to make sure. Would you take a look at that, I'll say. See what that happens. Daley, right of the roll, pounds the pocket, 7 left, middle 3 of the 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right.
And we've seen people forget their shoe cover. It happens.
Surette spares. 19 of the ball through 2 in the first of 3. 1 versus 2 position round.
High wood, not sure it takes the 9 for Daley.
Daley, good try, bounces to the 9, trying to lead to the 5. It goes!
Oh!
Nico highlight reel. A strange spare for Daley, the mini legend. 20 the ball through 2 in the first.
Gee whiz, what a fast house this is. I'm just kidding. 7, 8, 9,
Style points.
5.
Style points for Daley. Look at that one. Would you take a look at that, Jeff Surette?
And we'll judge the Americans fairly. Kidding. Again.
74-56, Central 3 up 18 right now. Here's Dave Barber. In the pocket, 7. The object pin in the middle is the 2. Left the 4. Right the 5. Here's Waters World. Justin Waters in the 4th spot. He spins 8. Wood charging toward the 6-10. Not enough on it. Barber for a spare. Right down the heart of the lion. Oreo Cakester shot. Middle cream. Wafers on the outside. Oreo cookie shot.
I used to be a cream first person, but then I ate it all at once.
Waters just missed. That was close.
Talking about Oreos.
Barber an 8 to start his match. I used to like the Oreo cookies. Now I can't eat them anymore. I love the Oreo Cakesters. The soft version of Whippy Pie. A bowl in Agawam bowl. Give me a small box for Christmas. I didn't know about it till the end. That's very nice of him. At the Agawam Bowl 9 pin December 14th. That's on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Not the Cakesters, but the bowling. Waters gains for the 9.
Justin Waters top road average in the whole league down to 127, and Dave Barber 116.
Head pin hit, 7 goes. Give him 2 points for the Bush League. Not anymore. It falls down. 2 wiggling 4th. 8 behind the 2. Waters crosses over, flies over the bundle of 5, the bucket shot in Canada.
It seems brutal, but when the ball doesn't drive through, that's the tough breaks that happen.
Dave didn't miss by much. Not happy with that shot. Gave him millispecs. Well, that's.
And the wood sticking its tongue out, an obstacle you have to dodge.
Waters for a spare. Can't get to the 6-10. Both these teams in the finals, last 2 years, each winning the last 2. Exeter last year, Central 3 2 years ago.
Must be an easy game if you could just play the fallen wood.
David 9, 17 through 2. Waters splits the uprights for a 10, 19 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The ESPN of Candlepin Bowling is Candlepin Bowling Network. Now, over 2,600 videos, over 5,600 subscribers. We cover all the class of bowlers all the time, everywhere. And believe me, we know everywhere. From Maine to Canada, Massachusetts,
where we are now.
Hampshire, miles and miles. Belfast, Maine, 2 weekends from now for the state 3-person teams. February 20th and March 12th, need a replacement that Friday night in 2 weeks. Here are the anchors, Chris Boisvert. Ross is over. He's got the bundle of 5, the bucket shot in Canada. Hello, our friends up north. Fireball, Danny Harris, just 4.
Also known as the Starlight 5 around these parts, former East Boston Bowling Center.
Boisvert, 31% chance. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Goes 30.99. Harris, what a try. He will get it finally. Slow motion spare. That was not instant replay, Greg.
Well,
what was it?
We could show one replay. Yeah, it was slow-mo all the way, I guess, but there you go. Little extra wall action to take that out.
20-pin lead for Central 3. Plenty of time left. This 3-string match. Position around the last week of the season, week 35. This is week 23.
Yeah, Stanley call it on chat. Hi, Wayne.
Boisvert soft hit 4, 14 through 1. Here's Harris on the nose, splits, I think. The 7 won't budge. 3-6 to the right, 17 through 1 on the first of 3.
Bit of a rough break, but that 7 feel about average.
Stanley gets rough breaks. Woof. The dog.
No, don't get him started. He was so good last week. We don't want him to be on his best behavior.
Harris missed there.
Actually,
too far right.
Danny actually says he brings Stanley early to the lane so he can get out all his energy, so he's all yipped out by the time the bowlers are up.
Boisvert chomps up 1 for a 7, 21 through 2. Harris, same spot for a 7, 24 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube tonight and Facebook. Follow and like the video and subscribe free. Never a charge unless you want to do super chat, not super beats.
Yeah.
Greg.
Hit the buttons, do the socials. Yeah. 117 to 94 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks for Central 3 to the 4 of Exeter, but Exeter's only filled a couple of those with 2 and 4, so stack that against, Collins' 20 box for a start, and that's why Central 3 is way out in front. 23 pins and 2 hits aside, which is what we indicate with the yellow numbers to the right side of the scoreboard.
Good to see Wayne Penny, a fine friend from Michigan. Back to the top road, Nick Norcross. Spare 4-10, Jonathan Boudreau, spare 2-6. He bounces 7, 1-4-7, generously, even a sense.
Not quite Scott Douglasian, but you saw that. We've seen all 10 go in that area. Douglasian? Yeah.
Boudreau, 6-9-10 now. Norcross inside the pipes. Boudreau, good second ball, 2 accurate, 2-4 left, 3 to the right.
Boudreau works here. You'd think he'd know all the breaks by now, and yet the pins continue to disappoint him on the daily.
Nick at Nite a 9, 27 through, 33 through 3. Boudreau at 9, he's at 27 through 3.
Last week, Boudreau at a 316, looking for better this week. Norcross did not start. Nick Leach had a 354, which is somehow bottom on the team last week, as we saw. So it's a very solid score when Nick Norcross comes in. It's actually in the top quartile in league average, in fact, but that's bottom on the team. Stacked roster. Boudreau, of course.
Missouri Meat, thanks for the $5 donation to Candlepin Bowling Network. Helps cover expenses, which we could use for equipment and travel, especially for the mixed worlds. Not for me so much, for Greg and Bob Lee.
It's still more than a give and a take for us, so we really appreciate your support.
Network 2007, who are you, Network 2007? From Myrtle Beach? Somebody's open house down there. We'd love to have that happen.
7 pins not set right there. There's a possible issue with the 2, which is why Joe Stella pops up on your screen right now when we have a look here.
Nico, you're not going to be 70 on Tuesday. Give me a break. You're too young. Sally Sprout, Idaho watching. What part of Idaho, Sally, are you from? Wilfred Heyman again watching. We mentioned you earlier from Newfoundland. Look for it every Friday night.
So I understand that Bob Lee actually did our second ever duck pin stream. He apparently took a few folks. Jim Nestor, he said, Nico's telling me Jim Nestor, Nate Fontaine, and Josh Lowell, who I think already play both forms of bowling as is. So there we go. We got our second duck pin stream. And we have 10 pins on the plate on 22.
Thanks, Charles McCarthy, for the great, kind words for Greg and myself. It means a lot, helps a lot. frustrating sometimes dealing with the bowlers, but in the sport, it's hard to deal with, the broken lane sometimes and the perfect coverage of the stream, and try to make everyone happy. The streamers watching, the people watching at home.
It brings out all sorts. If you can bowl properly and act properly, you can play.
Norcross just missed number 1, no kickback. Boudreau, good bid, 8 and a 10, no wood, no luck. Grindle from watching, is it Grindle? I keep forgetting it's Grindle or Grindle. Grindle, I believe. I should know that by now. Oops. Paul Boudreau, thank you for watching. Nick at 9, Boudreau, same thing. Greg's monitor goes out, so Greg will give you the scores here in a minute.
I gotcha. There we go.
So it's 135, 112. Central 3 has the lead by 23 here in the first. 2 marks for each side. 1 coming up here for each bowler.
That monitor's been playing tricks on me all week long. But
tricks of the kids. Eric Pelletier and a spare. Charles Collins determined here. A spare strike start.
I don't think they show tricks ads during Nick at Night. But anyway. Not once upon a time.
Pelletier, 7, 1, 2, 9 and back. Collins, 3, 6 right, 4, 7 left. Second ball on the strike. What a try. 8 in the fill, 38 through 2 in the first of 3. Position round, 1 versus 2. Pelletier, couldn't get the 9. Chris Boisvert thought he had it. Collins, perfect start, 10.
Yeah, it looks like a good effort on Pelletier's side of things. I guess he thought the ball deflection would be more favorable.
Matches at 10, Collins 48. Eric Spare 7, 26 through 2, 10 in the box, 36 through 3. It's a 24-pin lead for Central 3. 1 spare for the next bowlers. Bowlers 3 of 5 next.
Collins had a 359 last week. Pelletier 368. Only Surette had more.
Collins triangle right, 45%. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network without wood. Class A bowlers. Pelletier spills 8, 5 in the 10, decent wood. Middle pin for Charles, 3 left to 5, right to 6. On lane 22, just missed, not by much.
Triangle's basically a coin flip. That center stripe indicates head pin accuracy the way we do it. That's not standard Candlepin notation, but.
Don the Barber watch from Scarborough, Maine. His barbershop met me with the Big 20 75th anniversary that Sunday, November 30th, 2025. Catch the interview with Mike Walk, about 10 minutes long, on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit the subscribe button, it's free.
It's free.
See Don the Barber in Scarborough, Maine for a haircut. Oh, what a try. I thought he'd go more middle. Didn't carry. Collins, a 9, his only pin on the deck so far, 57 through 4 in the first.
Bit of an indictment of my pin cam angle. I think we get enough of a good look here.
Pelletier gets a 10, 46 through 4 in the first.
You still do see the fair wood there, and to see where Pelletier went for this, he was not interested in either of the other 2 pieces. But it tripped up on the minefield in the middle there, and unfortunately the spare try was foiled.
Central 3, 162, Exeter 139. Central 3 in the green shirts tonight with Josh Daley, a 23-pin lead. The only marks of the board belong to these 2 fine bowlers. Future Hall of Famer Jeff Surette, and down the road, definitely Josh Daley. You'd think. He's won so much already.
Hey, they have an age minimum for a reason, but Daley's on the right track so far.
Daley on the crossover, lightly salted, 5-1 split. The wobbling to the object holds, better off standing. Surette crossover himself, he gets 7. The setback leave. Hello, Corey Smith up in Canada. That's 1. What's the over-under, Corey? He didn't tell us. Daley, what a try. Can't get to the East Coast.
You call for him and he comes.
Jeff has that wood sticking up. Stepping up, it's game, you could say.
We're playing in 3 dimensions here.
Sticking his neck out, that wood.
I think the red line can drag the 5 en route. Oh, no, he's not interested.
He got it anyway. What a shot for a spare. Daley spare 4, 24 through 2. Just Red spare, 26 through 2. Now a spare, 36 through 3. Daley a 10.
And this is one of those subtleties that makes Jeff Surette's game elite. You see, he's not enticed by the front wood. He says the back wood and the scorpion tail that takes it out from behind.
Jumbo shrimp tail. 7-6. Daley 34 through 3, a chance, 2-4-7, 2 and 3 pinners, 51% without wood to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network, diamond left on Valentine's weekend. For Surette, 27% chance here. Spare 7, spare 6. I'm glad it's not the other way around. 42 through 3. The other way's dumb. Daley outside the 2-4-7.
Surette nearly stumbled again, but
she doesn't miss anything like that. Surette over 3 in a row. Can't get to the 4. The tough one to get was the 8, the sleeper. The 4 survives. And Daley, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that, 10.
Been perfect.
Surette a 10 himself, so Jeff, as Daley is 4-4-4, 44 through 4, Surette 52 through 4. It's 186, 172. The lead is 14 now for Central 3. That closest Exeter's been in quite a while early in the first.
Corey says that's not a real setback. Yeah, that's true. Setbacks you usually think of as having that annoying piece of wood against the sidewall. It's just against the doubleton and just doesn't work. And Corey would say, play the single into 2 just like you would any other split.
Strike for Waters World.
That is gone.
Barber a chance, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Brent Lewis saying it's a little blurry tonight. Is it me or is it the stream? Let's check the stream here.
Probably stream bandwidth. I don't have like max bandwidth here.
Barber the spare.
Can always re-upload if it's completely insufferable.
We do our best to give you live broadcasts. We're not plugged into the Wi-Fi here either.
Yeah, Brent's definitely not crazy, but we do what we do, and the 4-pin goes like it should.
Nick Leach is in the house, the alternate, well, the low man out tonight for Central 3. They have a 6-man rotation, lowest man out. Waters trying to double the strike. There goes the 10, 7 left, 6 right. Barber the bonus. He's got the 4 to fall down finally. 10-pin for another spare on the 9 fill.
Big difference there.
36 through 3. The Barber watching, the Barber bowling. Paul Duffy, hello. Waters won't carry. A sea of wood going right around it. Does for a spare. Back to back for Barber. 46 in the ball through 4. Exeter making a run for the lead.
Definitely some momentum now.
Waters ski ball shot on the 50 points, 100 points, no points, 0, 8, 45 through 4 in the first of 3. 1 versus 2. Position round, week 23 of 35. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button, it's free. And for live notifications like tomorrow morning's ladies 50 plus and 1 under, 7 strings, 7 matches, 5 on 5, round robin all day. You'll get notified when we go live. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition, YouTube only. Like and share the video. Like and follow us on Facebook as well. If you want to donate, you go to Super Chat, not Super Beats. No vitamins for this broadcast. Boisvert spilling 8, 9. 3 falls down, 9 holes behind. Oh, what a shot! The bucket of 5 is gone. He kicked the bucket in a sense. Harris spare 7 box spare, 34 through 3. Boisvert spare 4, 7 starts, staring at the 9. T-Wood shape in front. Barrels through, spare. Each getting spares in the first and third, each with a 7 in the middle box. 31 the ball through 3. What a battle early on. It's an 11-pin lead for Central 3.
Minus a hit for Exeter, of course, so.
Single-digit lead virtually for Central 3 as of now.
Exeter has had 4 of their last 5 marks.
Harris hooks left, 6, 1, 3. Wiggling 6, 7. Spare 6.
He said the funny number.
Boisvert, pocket shot, 8. Wiggling 2 left, 5 to the right. 8 fill, 39 through 3. Harris missed everything.
He thought he favored his chances with the ball deflection there. Harris throws left to right. Glancing the ball off the 1 into the 7 was the idea there. Third ball will be a safer shot, I assume.
But small earthquake in Irmo, South Carolina. Harrison 8.
Not my fault.
48 through 4. Boisvert trying to gain 2 with the king with the wood in front. Takes it down, the 10 goes. After the spare 8, 49 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network, unofficially 236, 229. We'll get the update in just a moment.
236 to 229. Oh, thank you, Paul. Well, what I meant, he's going to score check for me. 7 pins we show. So that's all confirmed. So it's a virtual tie, folks. Remember what I was saying about look at the hits to the right side of the scoreboard there. It's 7 pins for Central 3, minus that extra spare for Exeter. So now we've got ourselves a close game.
The real Dan Alexander watching.
We're playing for points, remember. 11 points separate them in the standings, but if, say, Exeter takes all 8, 2 points per string, 2 for total, 8 in all, then the standings will close right up. This is position week. 1 hosts 2, 3 hosts 4, and so on. 11 hosts 12 across the league.
John Boudreau pounds the pockets, fills 9. 4-7 go down, 6 pin left up.
Boudreau's been desperate for a break. He was really furious with how his bowling's been going so far.
Norcross on Route 28, the 2-8 go down. Jonathan has spare 2 to start, 36 through 4. Nick 6 better. Boudreau missed the chance. Tickle pink about that one.
He is wearing pink. Thanks for noticing. So is Lafayette.
I was just about to say that. Nick 4 and the 6 right. Jonathan, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. That's 2. Imagine everybody doing $1 on the stream for Candlepins for Cancer on a PGS. That'd be great. Candlepins for Cancer. Norcross a 9, 51 half, 46 half for Jonathan. Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. Candlepins number 4, Cants.com. $4,000 paid off to Candlepin families and their relatives with the cancer treatments in 2026 already, and $111,000 overall. Last year, record $35,000 paid out, more than double any other year. Candlepins number 4, Cants.com via Venmo. You can also be able to check the address on the website at candlepinsforcants.com to get the address. Just in the check to. Norcross a chance, 2 and the 7. Jonathan washing out 5 and 2. Corey, still waiting for the over-under on the setback shots tonight. Boudreau 147, off track again.
So again, his argument is there's been 0 so far.
Well, we have 1.
The wood wasn't in the right place, technically.
Technically, he's right.
Technically.
Has to sit flat in the 4-7 of the 6-10 to count. Norcross missed the chance in the mini split. Boudreau gets the short 2 for a 9, 55 through 6. Muttering to himself. Norcross a 10. He sits down at 1 above par, 10 a box, times 6, 60, 61 through 6. Correct.
There we go. So pretty much status quo at this point.
Central 3 up touchdown plus 2 extra points. 7 the lead. Down the mark. We got a virtual tie, folks. Dave Barber's the spare for Exeter. Coming up soon.
That pin accuracy's been pretty good overall across the board.
That's just minutes away. On your alliteration station, Channel 7 News, where everything is the same letter. Collins, 4-2 washout. 4 horsemen plus the post, the 7 for Pelletier. Eric, 44 through 4. Good bid, head pin only, ouch. Yikes, nouch combined for the dictionary. Y-U-C-H. Collins gets the 4 to go, can't get to the 4-7. Good effort.
At least he got those pins. Boy, those pins didn't behave.
Pelletier, Rockets 3 for 9, 55 half. Collins a 10, 67 half.
Excellent half for him.
8-pin lead for Central 3. The number 1 seed leads the defending champions, the 2 seed Exeter. I think they want each other 2 more times this year, at least 1 regular round, and then I believe 1 position round if they stay 1 and 2.
At this rate, just like men's worlds, these 2 squads just cannot stay out of each other's way.
Collins just bounced left, literally.
Central 3, a lot of overlap with the Academy Lanes Worlds teams and champions. Exeter, a lot of crossover with Exeter's Lucky Strike.
Pelletier, great shot, got it to go! Pull the chain on the 7. How about that one? Collins, the answer, can't get to the West Coast.
And just like that, Exeter's made that mark, and now we definitely have an Exeter lead at this point, if they can fill. Barber 19 and another was a big way to reverse that trend from earlier.
Collins Pacific Ocean shot for 9, 76 through 6 in the first of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
So tricky for the lefty to dig into that 1-3 pocket there, but he does. Gets a piece of that wood, and it works.
Josh Daley, Heather Tremblay, a punch a ticket, New England knockout, 3-team semifinals along with Scott Bradish and Jake Bohannon. Sunday, I'll cover the final semifinal round at Villas at 1 o'clock at Ryan's. Sean, rock, paper, scissors, A.J. Quinn take on Dan Schneider and Billy Jackson Jr. just after 1 p.m. this Sunday. Strike for Daley! This Sunday after 1 o'clock from Ryan's and Millis. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. New England knockout semifinals. Triangle won't go. Now Daley gets 1 back for his team. 2 spares to 1 strike for Exeter. Surette gets the 10. Back-to-back 10, 62 out. Daley, 54 plus 2 through 5. Had a spare 4 in the second. He's perfect so far with 3 10s in between. 7-pin lead for Central 3 right now. 2 marks to 1 for Exeter, a virtual tie in the match. Surette in the middle to the right of the 1 and the 6. Got the 3 pocket. 4 down, 6 to go. Daley looking for the Daley double on lane 21 upstairs here at East Boston at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Pushes right, trying to tip it down, almost the double. 4 trying to lean to the 2-1.
Among one of the quickest throwers in the game.
Surette, a little light, 2-4 in front, 8 hiding behind the 2. Daley going for the big 20 and not in Scarborough, Maine. He gets it. Spare and strike, 64 through 6, 74 the ball through 7. Surette 9, 71 through 7. Now Central 3 takes the virtual lead back.
18 pins minus.
2 marks to 1 favors Exeter. 1 here from Dave Barber, who has back-to-back spares. A spare 9, now a spare. Justin Waters had a strike 8 in the third, 45 through 4.
So Central 3 now filling their marks a full 1 pin more on average. That adds up down the line.
Check mark left for Barber, spare 9, spare 6, 52 through 4. Here's Justin Waters. From Ryan Zamilis, Natick Mass his whole life. Pocket shot too accurate, 4-2 split, youch. Barber, denied 3 in a row, got the 5 out of the way.
Is there a
21?
Is there a downstairs? Yes, there is. 12 lanes downstairs.
Waters trying to slide it over. Good try. Can't reach the 4-7. Good effort nonetheless. Barber up the wall gets the 10 to go. 62 half. JW, Justin Waters. The one and only. Object pin for 9. 54 through 5.
Trent, yeah, pinned out very well for 9. Here's why. I believe the ball is going to pass through a gap, and that's why Waters gets stuck with this mess after a head pin hit. And yes, it just sails through the gap, made up by the 3 and the 5.
Back to live action. Barber rolling 9 up the wall, trying to get the 4 for a strike. Not quite.
Solid head pin hits all the way for Barber.
Waters in the pocket, 8, 5 in the 7. Trying to push the 5 down. It does. 7 pin only now. Tough piece of wood in front. Barber missed it.
Sometimes, I mean, not all of Barber's leaves have been quality. There was a diamond he got stuck with and made a great effort on, but has had his opportunities, and he has converted 2.
Can the Bulls get 1 mulligan a match? That'd be a nice rule. Waters spare. Big swing there. 64 the ball through 6. And Dave, our third Paul Grant special, the first, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 72 through 6 in the first of 3.
Coming up next on Candlepins for Cancer, Mulligan 9-pin best box. Coming soon to a bowling center near you.
Actually, next one.
With horseshoe leaners.
Well, yeah, really, that'd be great. We should set that up in the lanes. Horseshoe leaner. 10 pin stem plus a horseshoe leaner on the side. That'd be fun.
We have seen cornhole setups on the lanes before. Not these, but elsewhere.
We have 2 events starting March 3rd and March 7th. One's a one-day, one's an all-month event. We'll talk about that in a minute. Go to candlepins4cancer.com to register. More in a moment. Boisvert, beautiful ball strike. Bombs away, baby. 59.5 plus 2. Denny Harris steals 8. Generous leave. 1 of the 2. Wood to the left.
Excellent strike by Boisvert to get Exeter back into this.
What a great first string as expected. Harris for a spare. Right between the eyes. 58 the ball through 5. 333, 322. Central 3 with 3 marks to 2 advantage, up 11.
To negate that great hammer by Boisvert. By the way, speaking of cornhole, I've seen a game called Foaling where you throw a football at bowling pins, 10 pins on a cornhole board. Why didn't they call it football? Come on.
I'd rather play Skittle Bowl. Boisvert on the crossover. Boom! Double strike! Wow! Bombs away, baby, square! Harris, full horse from the post to 7. Big swing for Exeter.
Combo breaker.
3 marks in 4. Perfect last 4. The 7 box is only blemished in the second box. Harris, a 1 in 5 chance. Good try. Can't get to the 7. And now Central 3 takes the virtual lead with the power of the double strike from Boisvert. Harris takes the 10. After the spear 5, 63 through 6, 7 through 5, and then 61, is it? I missed that score.
Yeah, 61 through
6.
No, sorry, Harris is 73 through 6. I went too soon. There we go.
All right, update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
I think we've caught up with all this scoring right now. I mean, gee whiz. Exeter lanes with 3 marks in hand, including 2 from Boisvert. That's how we're counting that. So that's why they actually are virtually tied right here. Do they call it a turkey and candlepin? Yes, some do. Some say a turkey has 3 marks in a row, but I heard that term more on King of the Palace.
Scores confirmed, Greg. Top of the order.
Thank you very much.
Not on marks right now. Nick Norcross, the left-hander. Eric Pelletier on the left. The other left-hander. Craig Holberg, left-handed bowling tonight on the other side of the pond. Boudreau, chance, 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right, a spare 2 to start, nothing since. Nick had a spare 4 to start, nothing since. 3 in the first ball, 3 in the second, 1-8, 6-10 right. Boudreau for spare. Yes! Extra on a run right now. 65 in the ball through 7, the first of 3. Great start already. Norcross, head pin only, Youch, 7. 68 through 7 in the first of 3. Greg Gouillart calls the entire second string of light background vocals. I'll check scores, hopefully around the rest of the league. The roving reporter. Norcross trying to get back on track. 2-4, 6 right, unbelievable.
Nico's trying to call a station ID on your behalf.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We haven't got that yet. Boudreau, rocket shot. 4 left, 6 right. I'll try to give it a ride. 18 blocks up to 73 through 7. Nick trying to get it over. What a try.
Hard to get the pin to slide end to end like that. Great bid.
Not a lot of sidewall action here. Boudreau, helicopter shot. Won't carry to the 6. Good bid nonetheless.
And the Gutterwood ruins that shot.
And Nick on the 6 for a 10. 78 through 8. Third 10 of the string, second to last 3. Had 3 9s at one point also in a row. Jonathan takes the 10 box up to 83 through 8. The lead is X's right now, 370, 365. Don't forget Boisvert, the anchor. Chris Boisvert on a double strike next. The anchor bowl later on, I should say.
So Exeter is a big lead. You are watching Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button if you're logged into the platform of choice. And don't forget to like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the buttons, do the things, so that you're always in the know about the latest Candlepin content.
And I forgot to say, let's pause 7.9 seconds for station ID.
Oh no, you've done it again. This is Candlepin Bowling now.
Collins pushes 6. He had a good start to the match. Strike spare 8, nothing since. Pinning well. Eric Pelletier, look at this one. Left to right, 7, 5, 6. My goodness. But on a spare, 72 through 6. Collins 1, 6, 10. I think we'd go maybe middle right of that wood. Let's see. Right side of that six, left side of the 6 pin by the 5. Let's see. Going for the 5 pin instead. I don't think he tried to do that, obviously. It's a crapshoot sometimes.
Gain some pins though.
Now he goes to the middle wood for a 9, so decent pinning. But he gains 9 to a 7 on Collins. Collins 83, 2 less for Eric Pelletier. In a great first string in the War of 2026. 14 pin lead for Exeter. Collins back in the pocket, 3-6 right, 4 to the left. Give him a break. Pelletier slides left and steals a bunch, 7. Back door all cleared, 1-3-6 chance.
Give him a break or give him?
Collins, what a try. Yeah, really, Pelletier got the break literally. Charles like, where's my break? Eric missed the chance.
Didn't get it to break left to right like he's used to.
And Charles does it the hard way, a 10. 93 through 8. Third 10 of the string.
Not sure if the early drop at the line might have ruined it.
And our 4th Paul Grand Special missed the second, make the 3rd of the 1st for Pelletier. Not a good time for that. 10, 91 through 8.
And that time he did put it on the rubber foul line, but it carried perfectly. Go figure.
14 pin lead for X. They got a double strike on the board. 2 spares for Central, 3. And those scores include the 2 strikes, not the fills, for Boisvert right now.
Exactly. So it is truly a 14-pin advantage for Exeter, since Boisvert is filling 2 marks and Daley and Waters are filling marks.
Middle bowls of 5. 2 Giants in the game.
I will do my Eagle IDs as quickly as I darn well please.
Daley on a spare. Pushes 8. 82 through 6. Surette, bouncy balls, left side 5. It's 71 through 6 coming in. A spare 7, spare 6, 7-6 in the second and third. Not the other way around, thank goodness. Daley connects another spare.
So some call this a turkey, some do.
3 marks. Oh, what a try by Surette. Couldn't get to the 10. Didn't miss by much.
That wood dove off the back of the plate before it got to the 10.
Daley 3 marks row, 92 in the ball. Surette wasn't there for a 9. 80 through 7. Here comes Daley. His team has 2 marks. Both spares, a double strike for Chris Boisvert for Exeter, and a great first string. Right now it's a 5-pin lead for Exeter. Out of Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, be there tomorrow after 9 o'clock for the ladies over 50, 1 under, 5-on-5, round robin, 7 matches scheduled. on YouTube here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Let's support the ladies' game.
That's going to be a great connection among generations. Looking forward to seeing
Oh,
that.
look at this. The 2, the 4 go. Huge break. Spear 8, spear 9. 101 through 7. Surette in the pocket of the wall. 7, tough one. 2-8, 7 left. Wood gives him hope. They go right to that pin. Could use the wood in the middle if he needs to. Deadly pinner. Right on. Spare. 4 in a row. The mini legend. 111 on the ball in the 8th. Surette trying to get a bounce over. Oh, what a try. The wood whirls and twirls, wheels and deals. Won't carry. Hooks it for 9. 89 through 8. And Daley put the team on his back right now. 419, 414. They lead by 5.
Who
Two
calls him
spares to a double strike.
Who calls him the mini legend?
I do.
Oof. Bear it all.
He's like, yeah, Paul, come on. Got to call him something, you know? He's a legend in the making.
This is what happens when you reject his nicknames.
It's right. We had 2 he had for a while. The Destroyer, one of them. Barber, that's a strike ball there. It's still good. Maybe a strike. It's 9. The triangle broke up. High piece of wood by the 7.
Follow.
The spare 7,
the
71
road.
through 6. 2, 4, 6 right for Waters World. What a try. This could be a tough piece of wood. High up on it. Got it! Spare! Barber 2 in a row.
Yeah, I was worried. Sometimes that piece of wood snaps on him. Instead, Barber drives it through.
Correction, 1 in a row. Back earlier, I should say. 82 and a ball through 7 in the first. Waters gets a 10. He was denied 2 in a row. 81 through 7. 436, 424. It's a dozen pin lead for Central 3 on the right. Mark situation. Extra double strike a spare. So 1 spare for Central 3. So Extra, you could say, has the virtual lead right now, barely.
I agree.
8.3 strike fill, 6.5 for spares. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Waters goes left for 5. Greg has the second string call. Barber spills 9. How about 10? Wood circles the 6. Got a jolt. 9 fill, 91 through 7.
Second 9 fill for Barber.
Waters trying to stop the bleeding. What a try. He got it. Masterful shot for a spare. Barber, another one. Waters 91 through the ball through 8. Barber back-to-back for the second time in the first. 101 on the ball through 8. Don't you just love Candlepin Bowling?
These two teams just do not leave each other alone. Mark for mark, tete-a-tete.
Leave me alone.
And I tell you, that sidewall bounce by Waters, I mean, that is not an easy shot, the 4 horsemen in that inner pin.
That was actually a hit in the 70s. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Who sang it? I think it's Helen Reddy. I'm Casey Case on this American Top 40 from Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. A long-distance dedication. Boudreau, double strike, 6. 3 wiggles right, 2, 4, 7 left. Oh, wow, what a shot for the fireball. Danny Harris, spare.
Don't you just love Candlepin Bowling?
83 and ball through 7, 26 in the first. Double strike box for Boisvert. 75 through 6, 85 and a ball through 7.
Is he greed? Does he go for the wood or does he go for fill?
1 to 3. Oh, that was close. 6 in the double strike, second one. 91 through 7.
An episode of John Quinones, What Would You Do?
Now we'll go for the short 3 in this case, I think.
The wood was very vertical. It's not to say it was guaranteed to take it.
And it would be funny if he got to the 10 that way. He gets a 9. The power of the double strike, 100 through 7. 464, 456. Extra hanging on to an 8-pin lead, but marks are against him, 3-1. Central 3 now has the virtual lead to go back and forth. Harris, blast 8. Here comes the wood for more. Holds on the 5, 7 left, decent wood.
Excellent turn on that wood.
91 through 7 here at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Boisvert back in the pocket, diamond right, left side rather. 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right, 8 behind the 2. Harris sweeps it down, spare. Back to back, he's got 5 marks in the string. 1-on-1 on the ball through 8. Boisvert, 27% chance. The 8, the tough one to get, still there. The sleeper stands somehow. It's a bird on the perch.
4 pins, 1 in 4 chance. Central 3 should have the advantage again.
Boisvert, 9. Could be a preview of the finals for potentially for the third year in a row. Each taking turns the last 2 years. Exeter defending champs. Central 3 won the 2024 campaign. Let's get an update from Greg Gouillart.
474, 473. I show it as 3 marks to 1 for Central 3. This is when I'm really curious about the scores at this point, I confess.
And Nico wants a station to 8.9123. I did something like that one time, Nico, ended up being like less than a second. That's why I said it. Let's get the score update here real quick.
So we show it as 474 to 473. Paul's confirming that lickety split. That's confirmed. 474, 473. Central 3 up 3 marks to 1. That's the true nature of the advantage here. So Central 3 looking good, but still time.
Final top of the order for the first of 3. Boudreau 9 taps the 5. Double wood in front.
Wood turned all the way around. That should be favorable.
Nick Norcross breaks the diamond. Better odds from 27% to 45%. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. 245. Jonathan Spare. Third spare of the string. 93 to ball in the 9th. Norcross to answer for a spare. Missed right. 2 in the 4. And here we go again with a tight one. Fasten your seatbelts. Still 2 more after this. Nick a 9. 87 through 9. A spare 4 to start. 8 straight without. 483. 483. How close do you get? We're dead even. Tied. 3 marks to 2. Favors Central 3. About a 7-pin virtual lead. Boudreau's bonus is 6.5 in the Richter scale. 7 wobbles left. 1-3 in front. 1-3-6 in front.
Exeter's taken 6 points against this team before. Anything can still happen.
9's a wild. 9-9-9. 99 through 9 for Jonathan. Trying to send it over. He got it! Back to back! 109 in the ball in the 10. 3 out of 4. Norcross to answer for a spare. Off the wall, the 7 being stubborn. Takes the 10. 97, disappointing opening string for Nick Norcross, but that's why you have a team.
And Boudreau's reset. Here he comes.
B plus 9. What a finish. Not his best step at 118.
God, I love how Boudreau just sets it and just goes for it. I mean, technically, you're allowed to reset any time as long as you don't say reach over the roll return, which is not applicable here.
Exeter takes a 15-pin lead, 508, 493 with 3 marks to 1. A virtual tie yet again.
Exactly. You figure a mark is about 6.5. A spare is 6.5 more specifically. So there you go.
SDGAKATBK. I'm not sure you are, but matches of war. I agree. The War of 2026. Pelletier 4-7 chance. Collins slips 9. How about 10? The 6 holds.
The 9 filled and the 10 and the 5, something like that.
Pelletier missed left. 4 pin still there. Collins a chance for a big swing here again.
Not by much.
He nails it. Spare. 103 in the ball of the 9 for the Terminator. Pelletier takes a 10. 101 through 9. Back-to-back 10s. Second time this string.
Which mark will be the deciding one? Pinning is basically even. Central 3's only left 21 pin standing. Exeter 22.
4 marks to 1 favors Central 3 down 15, but they have the virtual lead. Eric Pelletier trying to make up for that one there. He gets 9. He's got the 6 this time to contend with. Collins the extra session on lane 21 upstairs. Soft hit 3. Ooh. Big break for Exeter in a sense. 106 through 9.
Virtual tie again.
Eric missed again. Youch. 2 missed chances. Single pins he just want to make. Collins 1 of the 7.
Pelletier's bowling is good. Is it great enough against this great team? He's got a great set of teammates too.
Not there. 9. 110 first string for Eric Pelletier. Collins gains with a 10. Ended with a 116 opening string. 527, 516 defending champions, the 2 seed in position round. Exeter leads the number 1 seed. Champions 2 years ago. Central 3 by 11, 527, 516. The problem for Exeter, 4 spares to 1 against them. Time left still for them to get the first 2 points.
3-1 now.
3-1 now, sorry.
Any mark.
Jeff Surette, 6'10", one in between.
Any mark here could be the winner. 2 points on the line, and then a second string after this we plunge right in, so in case you're not already holding on for dear life.
Daley's 4th spare in a row. Bouncy balls 5, took something off. 116 through 8.
4 even, I think.
Surette can take advantage. No, they've missed last three chances. 2 pinners twice and 1 pinner. Wow. Daley, 2 full. Took out the 1-9. That's a 2-4, 78. Hiding behind the 2.
Any pin left standing could be decisive.
Surette, Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Actually, that was a 2-pinner, right? So
yeah, wrong pin on the 2-pinner.
Yeah, sorry. A regular 10, sorry. Strike of the record, Your Honor. 99 through 9. Nine's a wild.
Couple of
8, 1, 2, 3 through 9. Greg.
Yep, couple of 2-pinners, a single pin. Everyone sees that. The opportunities have been there, and yet Exeter has the advantage.
Thanks, win over 200 watching live. Surette a triangle chance. 3 middle, the object. 5 left, 6 right. Wood behind, wood to the left if need be. Daley smokes the pocket. 9, wiggling 4, halfway down plus.
You were hit.
Another hit for the wood, goes right by. Surette, spare, the 10th. Makes up for it. 109 to the ball.
And now a single on the other side.
4 pin still frightened. Daley, bouncy balls away again.
So it's that rubber foul line someone's asking. Kevin's asking, in fact, that, yeah, the rubber foul line totally changes the trajectory of the ball.
And that is the official Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 5 combined by the 2 teams so far. A good string either way. 133 for Josh Daley. 547, 538 Exeter, the defending champs. Number 2 seed on the road. Up 9. 2 marks apiece now. So now it works out for them as of now. Surette adding more with 5. 114 first string for Jeff Surette. A 14-pin lead. Now it's 2 marks to 1 to Central 3. A virtual single-digit lead for Exeter in a back-and-forth match. It's just the first of 3.
Marks are exactly even, 17 to 17. Pinning is exactly even. Here we go.
Pocatello, Idaho, Sally. Spar watching 4 hours from Boise, Idaho. Go Boise Broncos. Boise State. Barber, look at this one. A little better than we thought. 1 rearranged 2. 1 2.57 right side. 9-10. Waters blast the pocket. 7 4 7 10. Unbelievable.
Sorry, Casey McCool.
Barber too accurate. 2.5710 still there. Try to get a couple here. Move on.
Waters may have play on this one. Can he send the vertical wood to the left?
Paul Flanagan watching.
10 is a barn door.
Waters with the wood. What a try that was. Making something out of nothing. Almost got it.
Extremely difficult to get to the broadside on that.
Barber grabs 2 for 9. 1 after the spare 5 after a spare 9. 106 through 8. 115 through 9. Waters spare 7. 98 through 8. 10 in the box. 108 through 9. Winding down here in the first. Greg calls the entire second string. 3 boxes to go. It's 11-pin lead for Exeter. Minus a mark from Central 3 from Danny Harris next. The fireballer on deck.
Surette got his head pin on that last fill. He got a 5 fill. It's Harris's fill that's coming up that's going to be interesting to compare. You hear the frustration on the Exeter side. Nickel and dime.
Waters spins 8. Wood hanging around.
Oh.
Let's see where it lands. 5 and the 7. Not as bad as we thought. He'll need a ricochet. What a great first string. Instant classic. Barber, good try on the 5. Try and get to 125.
Can you twirl this wood somehow so that it spanks the 5 into the 7?
Waters the wood. Oh, that was close.
That's kind of the twirl you have to put on it. Maybe play too much cap.
Dave, big 10 on the 10 pin in Candlepin. 125 first string. Waters a 9. 117 first string for Waters roll. 117. 2 boxes. Quick update from Greg.
12 pins minus 1 hit coming up here from Danny Harris. If he gets the double strike, then Central 3 takes initiative. And a big count and another, honestly, from Harris.
2 boxes to go in this thrilling first string of position round. 1 versus 2, living up to the hype.
As is, Boisvert's double strike seems to be the differentiating factor in this string. Despite the fact that the following fill wasn't exactly what he wanted, and he played that aggressive shot on his second ball of that fill. Here we go.
This is your stage for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like the video, share with your friends and family, invite them to bowl. Like and follow us on Facebook. Boisvert, double strike earlier. 2 left, 5 right, wood between. Harris, 7 maybe. Not the one he wanted to go. The 10 goes. The rocking 4 will not. 3 to the 6 to the right.
Heartbreaking 4 pin.
7. 108 through 8. Trims the lead to 5 for Exeter right now.
Two pinners basically ahead, one pin.
Advantage Boisvert. Cashes in, spare. 119 the ball in the ninth. Harris to answer. What a try.
Not enough, and I think Boisvert got wood first on this spare try. We'll see it in a sec.
What a great first string. Win or lose draw. It's been terrific, hasn't it? Fans are loving it on the stream.
That may have been the killer spare. We'll see. It has to be filled.
This is why I love doing the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. 35-week season, week 23 here in position round. Harris dunks it over the skee ball shot. No points, a 9. 117 through 9 is the hope.
Yeah, 6 pins plus a mark. If Boisvert fills well, it demands a double. And yes, that was wood first. That's why the pin kicked forwards.
We're supposed to be on 19-20. A belt broke down lane 19 before the match at UCC last week. We're on 21 and 22. And what a story it's been here.
The gate is up on 19. Let's go. Let's move it back. If Exeter goes on to win, maybe Josh Daley will pull an audible.
On the bonus, lucky to get 7. 1, 2, 4. Chance 126 through 9.
That's crucial.
Harris 9. Needs a strike, not quite. And Exeter's going to hang on for the first 2 points. It looks like.
If it's pinned. Yes, one of these 3 pins, it's all over. For string number 1.
Boisvert for the dagger. Bang! Spare in the 10th. After a spare 7.
And margin in the match.
Harris is fair to match. Boisvert 136. 127 for Harris plus a ball. What a great first string. 603, 590. Harris can get to 600 with a big 20. Under the sea, Sean watching from the laundromat. 7 left, 6 right, 8 fill for Boisvert, 144. Fantastic first. Harris 2, 129, not enough. A wild first string. Exeter takes it 611 to 592. 1 down, 2 to go. And already we can say, wow, wow, wow. Greg with the update and the call of the second string.
So you see the 2 points to the left of Exeter right there as we move down to string number 2 of 3. I'll just pop the scoreboard here. Marks were effectively 20 to 18 if we say double count Boisvert's double. We count Boisvert's double strike as 2 marks worth. 19 pins up for Exeter. And pinning was pretty much exactly even. Exeter left 1 less pin standing on the plate. So 611 to 592. Candlepin Bowling Network string number 2 set to begin right now as we move back to Nick Norcross. Bowlers again just keep the switching going, so we go left and right, Boudreau and Norcross. Norcross starts with a strike. Straight away. Boudreau a little light on the head pin this time, so he's got a diamond right side. Results a lot of the times when you're just a little bit thin on the pin, but so tough to fine-tune that final inch or centimeter or what have you. He's got a 1 in 4 chance. And he's got it. Wood contained the shot there, and I think that's how Boudreau gets that spare a little easier than normal, but only just. Great shot. Now you see total and game totals running there. Remember, it's 2 points per string and 2 for total. Norcross needs a better fill on this strike fill than that, and he's got a second ball for them. Central 3 has never taken less than 6 points for weeks now. Is that 6 going to tip? Not quite. They don't hate it. You hear the enthusiasm. 7 pinner. Good sticks on the strike. And a spare. 3 pin falls very, very late. And Nick Norcross says, thank you very, very much. 7-10. Right side wood, Boudreau. 18 and another. These are the standings. Not the be right back screen, Gregory. There's the standings. We base it off the points, like the 2 points that Exeter just took for winning that first string. Central 3 has not taken less than 6 points since week 12. We're on week 23 right now. During Thanksgiving. Ever since then, it's been 6s all the way. Exeter, one of the rare times they also didn't take fewer than 6 points was it took a 5-point victory recently. And when they went up against this very Central 3 team. Other than that, it's been smooth sailing. And Exeter did have a 6-2 victory, as I mentioned earlier in the season. Pelletier 2-pinner just wide. On the other side of the 2-pinner this time. Gouillart needing to pin. Good shot there for a 9. 9s are fine in that case, and Pelletier held to a 1-pin game in the second box. Great to see you here. I can't look away, but the spin cycle is about complete, and people are complaining they want the machine. Well, the pin setters have cycled, and we're off and away here. Collins with a Starlight 5, we call this around here in East Boston, and a strike opposite. Pelletier, wishing that was the fill, but who cares? It's usually the bowlers of that sarcasm, not me. And Collins gets the spare. So 3 marks and 4 Central 3 as we take a look at this bomb out of the hands of Pelletier. 9-pin only barely the one last, and you see the shrug emoji in real life. Now Surette and Daley, 2 of the best. Of course, Waters has the top average in the league this year. But Surette for quite some time now, and Daley just a matter of time. Both with great trends of success. Daley in the second after a 133 start. You see the running total at the top of each player's listing.
Yeah, Nico, I got an update, and would you put that on just a minute? We'll put the standings up after this box, and we'll tell you what happened between Hingham and Central 1. Stay tuned for the update in just a moment. Excellent.
That's the match you can barely see off camera over there as we have to turn it over here.
Steve McCrocken, good to see you for the first time, I believe.
Spare Surette. 5-pinner goes. Wood spun into the 10 as well.
Oh, this is on the back of the line. It's just an old-fashioned bowling. I think it's in a laundry mat. No, it's not a laundry. It's just old-fashioned.
Used to be a church previously. The opposite fate of Fico's Boudreau. Yeah, Wood takes out the 10 beautifully there.
You get the standings up real quick, Greg?
There you go. That's coming into tonight.
Central 1, the 7th seed. Hingham, the 8th seed. Hingham wins on the road. The first string, 576 to 534, a 42-pin lead on the 7th seed Central 1, highlighted by the silent assassin, Chris Jones, 142 for Central 1. Tim Tornado Douglas, a 130 first string, 576, 534. Hingham up 2-0 on Central 1 in the other position round, 7 versus 8.
1 hosts 2, 3 hosts 4, etc. throughout the league. 1, 7, 8, and 10. Greg Gouillart alongside Paul Grant here. Candlepin Bowling Network live from Central Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts. One of many Candlepin centers across New England and Eastern Canada. 9 versus 8.
I'm going to try to call the lane, try to get scores if I can.
Put the hard-hitting journalism. Hingham, of course, out of South Shore Country Club, all the way over here. Justin Waters, 127 average. Takes aim here in the second string. Tough one here, right down Saratoga Street. It's the usual suspects plus a 9-pin, and Barber's got a strike as well. Second one for Exeter in this string, and now they have 5 marks in 7 boxes. Not a given in this game. Watch that table, buddy. Hold up, camera, hold up. Okay, we got there. Waters trying to throw less into more, but the 4-pinners. All right, we're getting algorithm impressions. We're making impressions. That's what YouTube calls it in any event. Thanks so much for stopping on by and spending part of your evening or your afternoon or wherever you might be in the world with us. 8 box for Waters. Oh, and one more look at this, baby. Seven into 8. Down the middle again for Waters. Can't get the time of day from the pins all of a sudden. Little opening for Exeter, who's already taken the first 2 points. Whirling dervish for Barber. Oh, and that wood's going to roll away. Not be totally useless, but I don't fancy his chances on the spare. Waters is 2, so again, the strike fill consideration. How will Barber play this? Has to cut it somehow, and he gets an 8 fill. Nine is fine for Waters on that 17 through 2 and a 9 box for Barber. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's stream of over 50s plus 1 that Paul's doing tomorrow. I was telling the folks, I'm looking forward to seeing that over 50s plus 1 stream that you're doing tomorrow over at Exeter.
It's a long day. Hope the knee holds up. Update, I just talked to Freshie Metro. Well, Metro answered the phone. They got Freshie in the phone. He didn't know the official score. They won around 10 to 15 pins. So Metro, the 3 seed, as Harris drops 9, wins in a close one over Shooters Pub, the 4th seed. They're out of Exeter Lanes. Will be tomorrow for the women's event. So 2-0 lead for Metro in the 3-4 matchup position round.
Spare for Harris. What's most interesting about the standings, I'll pop it back in just a second. Academy 2 didn't get a single point against Millis. Millis had 2 great performances from John Alosa on 400 exact and Dimitri Dellis 412. And then none of them got into the 360s, unfortunately. So they follow the 5th, but then that means, interestingly enough, they host Lafayette, which, when you see the standings, are pretty much a matter of haves and have-nots the way the points have shook out, maybe actually favors it. Position night means it's always 1 versus 2 and 3 versus 4 at this point in the season. Then we'll go back to our final round-robin cycle before one more position week, and then the playoffs, which will be held at Ryan Family Amusements Millis this year. I say right down Saratoga Street because that's where we are, right here at Central Park Lanes, or wherever we might be. There's a great count here, 18 to start it off, and another. Boisvert bends and delivers, sliding that headpin just, and takes out one of the 4 horsemen. So Harris back-to-back. Getting 4 marks is pretty good, and he's already halfway there.
And not living on a prayer. Aha.
Whoa. Whoa. Boisvert, the wood's not totally convincing, but he's got it. Drives right on through. Exeter Lanes, 6 marks in that last pair of boxes, and they have only a 2-pin lead. Central 3 got 5 marks, but we see it here. There was one small fill as well, so based on this, Exeter does have the lead, but only slightly as we go into this next pair of boxes. Taking a look here. Boisvert 144 tops in the last string. Daley 133. Also Danny Harris is 129 and Barber's 125. Very noteworthy. Just one bowler south of 110 in that last one, but even if he had gotten to 110, it still would have been a defeat, and Exeter Lanes would have taken it. So power of the double strike on display here. Boudreau looking for more power on that fill. It was a perfectly decent ball, you'd think, but it's 6. Norcross takes out the 2, 5, 9, and 6. Strange game. 3-pinner, nothing cuts across for Boudreau. Both these guys were eyed in their youth and people saying, oh, they're going to be great bowlers one day, and that's holding true to form. Boudreau a 10 box. Boudreau, again, that 118 average has him way up there in the standings. 7 bucks for Norcross, and silly me, I've missed the fill already, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a reconnaissance mission in a second here. 7 for Boudreau to start out this one. Apologies, folks, that happens sometimes. As he's 4 for 4 on the headpin. And the old lemon drop, taking out the 6-pin there. I'll tell you,
that's a dollar.
Those dollars add up over time. Yeah, it is. He did the thing. Those dollars add up to Candlepins for Cancer over time. The jar's
Danny Harris for the dollar. Thank you, Danny.
There we go. Those dollars add up. Candlepins for Cancer, $110,000 of goodwill done for the community.
$111,000, amazing.
Greatly appreciate your support. Nice out for Norcross. Gets a 10 box there. I need to check in on this real quick.
I'm just trying to get other scores in the meantime. Yeah, Nico, it's 4 over 50 tomorrow and 1 under 50. It's all 50 plus tomorrow and 1 under 50, not in the 30s. We did do a roll in the oldies in Millis about 3-4 years ago. You're right about that.
Bill was 4 indeed. At had it right. Thank you very much, Paul.
I had that ladies' money match today with Amanda Carroll. She was good. And Madison Marvin, Mario Johnson. That was the thriller on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Pelletier strike field. Oh no, just 2 on it. And a missed opportunity there.
So Brent Lewis, Academy 1, lost to Academy 3, you're saying? You can let us know, we'd appreciate it. Also, we know the update on Academy 2.
And can anyone corroborate as well?
Who lost in the lemon drop? Well, not clear on that. Is this Academy 1 lost in the lemon drop? Was it on a spare also? Who was it? I want to know.
And 6 boxes aside here. The fill is written as 4 anyway, so that's what I go with here.
What a great sport for any age. Isn't it Candlepin cool? Get the word out. Nothing like it for any age.
We hope to get the game out one day. Obviously, machinery and logistics are a challenge here, you know. They don't make these things like they used to, but if we get a pin setting solution, look out. Pins are still being made. The balls are still being made. If curling can last based on one rock in Scotland somewhere, why can't we? Something like that. No dice on the 2-pinner. Collins pushing it straight back. Pelletier 10. 9 box for Collins. Isn't it? Brent claiming Academy 1 victory on a tight margin. If that holds, we'll confirm results here. We trust our chat implicitly, as you can tell. Interestingly, Academy 1 and Academy 3 faced each other last week, and now they have to make the long commute from lanes 5 and 6 to lanes 1 and 2 between weeks. Surette luckless here, 5, 6, 10 is the setback configuration, but not even with that piece of wood to lament about. Daley the 1 and 3, and just into the curtain there, so not sure if Daley can ramp this piece of wood across, as the pins are definitely starting to turn on these guys. I tell you, that's a very interesting try.
How can you do a curtain call?
3-7. No coming back from the curtain. In fact, if you hit the curtain clean, the shot is dead, unless you hit a piece of wood on the way through. You hit a pin on the plate, everything that happens is fair. Otherwise, it's foul, alas. I was just mildly curious where in the world Daley's ball ended up. It was going on quite the adventure there. The ball went straight up, and not much pin action to speak of, even though it was a perfectly good bid on that. Oh, Tony Levesque's there. That's why. Strike, Surette!
Academy 1, 575, 572 of Academy 3. Big win for Academy 1. Points they need. A lemon drop cost them, they said. The best point, was that on a spare at the end, Wayne Petty? Who was it? I want $5 for Candlepins for Cancer.
I'll do that there. I'll stop flashing up
Stiff the Magic Man, Tony Levesque. Thank you, Tony.
I shouldn't flash the standings up so much, but if you guys want to see the standings more often than I'm putting it up, you can pull down the description on Facebook or YouTube and go to the tiny URL link, because Corey Elise's keeping the standings online this year. Thank you very much to him. I can't scroll it more than that, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
I missed that reference, somebody about the Tigers, 1942, whoever it was. I couldn't see that comment. I'll have to check my phone, actually.
Pretty good out. Get over 8-pin. Well, if 9s are fine, Daley is fine. He's got 36 to 4.
Not 25 to 6 or 4.
One more. Surette actually on his crossover side, but the 8 pops into the 5. Remember, he deals from left to right. Barber takes out 5. Waters has been split bug, didn't like lane 22 terribly much. And he doesn't like lane 21 either. 2 and 2 split, that's going to make him feel jolly good. Evens up the 2, 4, 6, and 10, and no mark opposite is the solace. Solidly and challenge Barber to make a few of these, because he could gain that way. Let's see. He does get the 2 on the left side.
Under the sea shot from sunny Shanghai. Wow.
And his opponent does go out for 6, so now a chance for Central 3 to gain 4 pins by making this 2-pinner. Much different complexion to this match after the nonstop barrage of marks. It is 10-6 for Waters.
Who got the lemon drop for Academy 3? I want to know.
You can watch Tony the Magic Man.
Can't do it now. I'm streaming with you.
Tony_the_magic_man on YouTube and TikTok. 4 pins out for Barber. His Candlepin Bowlers Association, Dave Chestercove, likes this one.
What German stutter, Missouri Meathead, what German stutter are you talking about? I'm not German.
Waters has some choice words for these pins. Well, he could, maybe mentally. I didn't hear him say anything. $25 from the former Spread Eagle Productions. That's us, Candlepin Bowling Network. If he can convert this for a spare, guess what? He did not. That's how close the bank came to being broken. Just a little modest token of our appreciation to the bowlers.
Was that Steve Poulin? Was that in a spare, Nico, by the way? That's fine off. Oh, I'll tease him. He'll be good for it.
10 again, and now that's 13 versus 20, so now Waters has picked up a mark just by solid pinning alone.
The change machine ate his dollar, Steve McCrocken. Sorry. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. It's the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Central Park Lanes, East Boston. I'm Paul Grant. Greg Gouillart continues the play-by-play through the second string.
I used to think money laundering involved a laundromat when I was younger. Those are simpler years. Boisvert for us on a spare. Tips the 10, not quite into the 6, but gets a 7 fill nonetheless.
It's 144 the key, that double strike string, the key to winning the first, 611 to 592 by 19.
You know, we might be getting spoiled, folks. I mean, we see routinely this matchup that we used to see these stars on Channel 50, WNDS Stars and Strikes. They show a lead of lanes. Hey, 2-1 split goes. Boisvert off the wall. Harris cannot respond as the 7-pin tips over.
You got the highlight in that one?
Oh, yes, I did. Well, I hit the button. It better cooperate. My dumb computer can keep up with that smart shot making. We'll see it all together right about now. 2-1 split, and you see the wood action off the wall here. So actually another piece comes screaming out. Do I have time for a second look at this? Do we all?
All right, so I see Steve
Oh,
Poulin.
it dislodged it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
All right, I see Steve Poulin. Oh, $5 for Candlepins for Cans. He'll give it. He's good for that. Thank you, Steve, in advance. Subliminal.
Well, Paul Grant will put that one on account. Boisvert will put on 7 more, 42 through 3.
Hey, it's a good thing that we're helping families going through cancer treatments. When you paid $111,000 a lot the last 3 years, you're doing something right, I think. I'd like to think. Candlepins, number 4, cancer.com to donate via Venmo. You can also mail a check. Candlepins for Cancer, 467 High Street, number 8, New Hampshire.
Yes!
See? Talk about Candlepins for Cancer, a spare. Stop talking about it. Harris did not get it. Candlepins FOR Cancer on the check, 467 High Street, number 8, Hampton, New Hampshire, 03842. That's Candlepins for Cancer, 3 words, FOR for 4. 467 High Street, number 8, Hampton, HAMPTON, NH, New Hampshire, 03842. Please help a family going through cancer treatments at candlepins4cancer.com or the address on the website, like it's mentioned. Greg.
It totally changes your life going through that, so they can certainly use some sense of normality and sense of community, and that's what that helps.
Sorry, Greg, Candlepins Cancer is a 501c3 charity.
It better be. But yeah, there you go.
Sure is.
222 to 212 is the scores I have right now. If Paul's getting up to do that, I greatly appreciate it. That's what he was in the middle of doing there. And 2 extra marks for Exeter. They had 3 marks. Central 3 got blanked out. No marks in that last pair of boxes. Of course, Waters getting split bugged, unfortunately, but apart from that, they only had 4 headpin hits in that last pair of boxes. Actually, Exeter Lanes hit 5, in fact, and the only quality hit was Surette's strike, in fact. So the pins are starting to sour on these bowlers, but we've seen the pinning matter as well. But despite it all, that strike and that spare from Surette and Boisvert still has them in front. Norcross gets 7 and has a chance here. Gets a little break here. Boudreau, 5 for 5 on the head pin, 4 pin.
How big has Chris Boisvert been tonight for Exeter? Huge.
Now with that 3-mark chain. Norcross has to go into the 1-3 pocket. Oh, just didn't quite get the angle. Boudreau, it's not total gimme with that wood, but pretty well connected as it turns out, and he does cover against the Norcross 10. You can tell how the pins behave, which one slides to the right. That's the thin contact. Oh, yes, no questions asked. That was a great one. Hard to find that on YouTube, I think. That's
if you type in Candlepins for Cancer, then type in no questions asked, it'll pop up. If you put no questions asked, it doesn't pop up easily for some reason.
The channel on, Perry Harlow Media, and a strike, Boudreau.
Talk about Candlepins for Cancer, a strike. Keep talking, Paul.
All right, Paul, you got 2 assists tonight. Strike on spare, Boudreau. He's got a 20 box.
I'll fire it up.
And reasons to smile? He should smile more. Just kidding, kidding. 2-pinner good. Norcross, that seemed like it. He got his 3rd mark. I thought that was a pretty sensible shot. I wonder whether. wonder why they're teasing him. I thought that was perfectly sensible. Here's the Boudreau hammer anyway. He thought he was going to go for the backwood back there. That's why he was worried. Sorry I couldn't play that replay in full, or can I? Do I have time? There we go. They went down pretty quick. I did have time. Colin's having a much slower string than the last one, but he's got a diamond, a chance here. Pelletier. Single pin. Nestled it between. Diamond, wrong one. Harsh to say. He's in the area. Pelletier to grow the Exeter lead is good. And he spares in the 5th. Opposite of 9, and now the marks are coming fast and furious here.
Yeah, Wayne Petty, thank you very much. Yeah, it's 25-minute dog. It's well done. Al Johnson does great. Greg's in there, Bob Lee, fantastic as always. No questions asked. Type in Candlepins for Cancer, FOR, Candlepins for Cancer. No questions asked. Come up on YouTube. A Perry Harlow production.
Ooh. Nickel and dime. Pelletier's thin hit. Sidewall action takes some, though. And he's got 18 in the 5th.
We talked earlier about a couple of roll-offs. We never got to last spring. Greg, I'm going to get a chance to promote the 2 roll-offs coming up one day, and one's a monthly event. When you get a chance, let me know when to chime in.
Well, you know, in a second here, Pelletier was hoping to ramp that off the wood there. Collins takes 9, and we'll see if it's 8, 9, or 10 for Pelletier. And Paul, go ahead.
Okay, so March 7th, one day only, high-flying rollaway lanes in Western Mass, Central Mass, Western Mass combination on the edge. In the 413 area code, Ware, Mass, WARE, a 10-stringer for the first time, 2 shifts, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Register Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com, 80% handicap based on your current average, highest league average. Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com, rollaway lanes, high-flying rollaway lanes, fastest house in Massachusetts, arguably. Saturday, March 7th, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., bowl shifts, bowl 20 strings like Easter Classic, if you dare, like Cameron Green and Rob Brown now. Bowling twice.
Or take out your phone and you can scan the QR code. Or take a screenshot on your phone if you're watching on there.
Thank you.
And then you can sign up that way if you're a bowler in the area. Or you can donate if you're not in the area.
Is that for both or is that for one of both? That's the website, right?
It's candlepinsforcancer.com. It's our one-stop shop. It's a Surette double strike!
We talk about candles for cancer. Look what happens. You may call your next witness. The defense arrest.
The only bad news is he's taking all the credit here, but Jeff Surette doubles, and it's the second one for Exeter tonight.
The rollaway, the Buttwells roller start Tuesday, March 3rd, continue through March 29th. One weekday, the rest weekend shifts, 2 shifts per day. Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com.
Nightmare out here. Everyone hates
Banana
this one.
Split, Casey McCool. Always hungry, always growling. Greg. Wow.
There we go. Nico has a link, which I can only presume is that documentary. I don't remember the little link. Fun fact, YouTube just generates the links at random and just hopes it's not taken. I'm
trying to get Scott Perry to put them on the Candlepins for Cancer website. I don't know if he will let us do that. Rights-wise, we'll find out.
So again, a double fill. Daley not at all having the half he's accustomed to. Now he's getting split again. Surette thin, but gets 6, and he's in the same... a similar predicament to what Boisvert had earlier.
So when you're ready, I'll finish that Buttwell's thought too in a moment.
And he points at him too. 3-1 split. Josh Daley resurrecting the string.
Wow, what a shot.
Surette needs sticks here. Got some. Push into the 7. No, it won't. 8 more. 72 half.
So the Buttwells rolls March 3rd to March 29th. Register Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com. $80 for your first shift. Re-entries $50 per shift. Unlimited shifts allowed. 10 for Surette, 82 through 6. Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com. Buttwells Rollers, Concord, New Hampshire. A record 81 last year. Let's do it again this year, folks. Candlepins, number 4, Cants.com. Walk-ins, unlimited shifts are allowed. As Daley drilled that 3-1 split on the replay.
2, 4, 6, and 7.
What a
Excellent
great job,
cut.
What a great job the Dallas family does. Dallas with an E at Buttwells in Concord, New Hampshire.
Take this away now. We've done enough shilling. For a good cause.
And not Kirk.
Waters, oh, for heaven's sake, that's 5 splits now. You see the red stacking up on his score sheet. That's what that means.
Extra control here in the second. They were 57 the match.
Barber was all over the head pin in that last string. 9 for 10.
76 the match, 57 the string.
Can he do the same shot Daley did? Not there, but a great bid. Barber's try to fold.
And if I'm not mistaken, with last year, didn't Exeter take 8 in the road here, or lose 8 here? Then they took 8 off Central 3 home. They had a couple of sweeps last year.
Something like that. I mean, we've seen that back and forth during Worlds, of course, when they took the whole division, and then Central 3 broke their hearts. in a match that was 1900 versus 1900. Something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. It was all a blur.
All those are available on Candlepin Bowling Network. Usual. Some of the matches are. We didn't cover all at one time, obviously. Those playoffs, all of them, for sure.
Well, Waters is trying to win this battle of attrition here. He's got 10, 10, 10 off all these splits. Now,
if X can take 8 points, they're only 3 behind first place coming into time.
head pin split. And he's got the setback this time. The wood's a little angled, though, unlike how it usually ends up. Barber, 2, 4,
Corey
6.
Smith, you never gave us the over-under on the setback leave.
If you're not counting that, then you're just being pedantic. I know it's not frozen against the wall or the wood, but I think he counts it. I think that counts. Get Ryan over here, Corey. Ask him.
Nico, put that on Candlepin chat. No questions
Left
asked.
side of the wood doesn't take the 5.
Sorry, Greg. Nico, put that no questions asked on Candlepin chat if you could, please. Ladies, Candlepin chat also, if you can.
Barber's try off the wall just rings around the 4-pin. So, question of pins yet again. Waters gains again with a 10, you'd think, unless this cut shot is made. +2. So now it's half a mark gained, and so the strike gate has officially been whittled away 6 boxes later.
Thank you. Wanted to see Sean from Shanghai. Thank you very much. Corey, again, please answer the question. I'm the judge. What's the over-under?
Well, we have a proclamation that counts, so at least we're running an honest bookkeeping operation here. For heaven's sake, play responsibly. If you're having fun doing the sports betting of the
Corey's awesome.
the polymer draft stinks thing, do it, but you know, only if it's fun, right, guys?
Three-time world champion Corey Smith out of Kingswood Bulletproof.
Well, Boisvert spun 7s on the slot machine. As long as we're gaming responsibly here, he's got a.
Oh, you did say 4 under, Corey. Okay, well, you said 4 under. Okay, under 4. One officially, is it, Corey? Are you rigging this, Corey?
I know, sports are so corrupt in this gaming day and age here. 10 for Harris.
A touchdown for the over-under. Oh, let's call it back for a penalty.
Ignoring the fact that gambling did sort of, Candlepin was invented, and grew up in a lot of basements across
1880, 10
across this country. So, there's a lot of underground culture, some money exchanging hands.
Tasha May, we'll give you more credit than Corey Smith. How's that? Tasha's awesome, too. Can't wait to see her in the mixed worlds with Corey Smith.
Tasha, if someone says something once, that's all the time as far as we're concerned.
Tasha, you come to Mixed Worlds Academy Lanes, June?
Harris, a 9-pin drop in a match in a string that's getting way out of hand in a hurry here. Boisvert head pin, but now he's got the splits.
Hey, Tasha, Corey, make sure your Canadian friends bring American money. The past 2 lemon drops since the Worlds, okay? Mixed Worlds from last year.
Single blown, though, so.
Nico says the over-under is 7.5 in the setback lead, Corey. It must be a Russian judge, Nico. That's funny.
Hey, you do have to make it a decimal.
What's the most splits you've seen in a row in a string? Probably Dean Sullivan.
That's actually, yet again, okay, that's another Corey Smith anecdote, but I'll let him tell that story if he wants to.
Awesome, Tasha.
I think the most unbelievable Candlepin story I've ever heard is Ralph Sem setting the high single record in house, shoes, and balls. I almost don't believe it. There were witnesses. I still don't believe it.
He told me. I believe him.
59 pins.
That interview I did with him at French King in Irving, Mass, where he put it together in 1959 with all the nails himself. I had that interview that day with Bob Lee, and it was about a 10-minute interview about 3 years ago, in 2023, actually. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, about a 10-minute interview about that 245.
Yeah, that and that Mark Ritchie interview. You do some great interviews there. 4 marks to 2 for Exeter Lanes in that last exchange. Arguably 5 if you count the fact that Surette doubled along the way, and that's why it just is going higher and higher, and suddenly we are seeing something we may not have seen for a long time. Central 3 losing 4 points. Maybe 6 already.
That Rivmark review available on Candlepin Bowling Network from December 2025 with Mark Ritchie, who does awesome during that 43-minute mini documentary interview.
We're in the middle of something we have not seen in a long time. Boudreau would have rather seen a corner pin drop, but he's got 8 to start his strike fill. Wood to maybe snap. Norcross slightly drops and it just didn't get it out there. 4 fill, 75 through 6. Boudreau get across something through the kitchen sink at it. I think something got over the 9 spot. We'll take another look at that on replay. Norcross to the lefty trying to get into the 1-3 pocket. Going to have a bad time.
Watch out for Hingham. They're sneaking up the standings, Greg. They were 12th for a while. Have a lot of injuries and stuff last year. Craig Holbrook, Bob Wood come out for the year. But boy, they're sneaking up there right now.
Power of Chris Jones. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. 8 box for Norcross, so +2 to Boudreau.
They got to 6th and 8th right now, but 5 to 8 is all bunched up in the standing. About 15 points separate 5 through 12. We'll go over it again later on before we sign off.
Yeah, that pin slid. That caused some oohs and ahs. Boudreau still is head pin perfect in the string, by the way. Diamond left. Norcross has it this time. A little high on the 1-3 side, and he gets a check mark left.
Boy, Central 3 stacked for the Academy Lanes program going for the three-peat this November. We'll have live coverage from Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass, all week long, including the singles knockout on Candlepin Bowling Network and YouTube.
Good. Check mark left side for Norcross. Gets something back here. There's still time for Central 3 to make the match manageable.
Tim Matera roasting Corey Smith. How about that? No big surprise, Tim. Unless this Tasha's cool. I agree with you, but Corey's a good guy too, though. But Tim likes to give talk trash in a good way, of course.
Tim Matero, chaotic good. Good to see you.
The Hall of Fame of the 2023 class. Check out his interview, post and pre-interview, and his Hall of Fame acceptance speech on YouTube, which you did a great job, Greg, editing on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Didn't really edit it, really, but you put it together really nicely.
1, 2, 4, and 10 for Collins. Here comes Wood. We'll see where that stops. That may simplify the shot. Bundle of 5. Pelletier, no go. Let's go with similar probability to the diamond. Wood swiveling. You know, I thought the 2-4 placement wasn't terrible for Collins, but it just caused the Wood to go forwards instead. Curious your thoughts on the matter. We'll take another look at that one as Pelletier picks up one. Another look here, if we have a second. Yeah, he did go on the plank there. It just caused everything to spin out, so nothing really got over to the stats of a second here. 3-pinner. No, that didn't go. I wonder if Pelletier got Wood first. We'll see. 3 into 4 is the idea here. Slide in, cause chaos, do something. It's tenable. Pelletier takes a 9 box here. Wood could ramp across for a 10 or do that. That's good too. 10 box for Collins. This may be the subtlest miss in the game where Pelletier ticks the Wood on the side here. And yes, it causes the ball to just ricochet just that little bit. And speaking of curling again, that little tick causes the trajectory to get completely wrecked. Splits are 25 to 19 for Central 3. Sorry, Paul.
Jeff's got a lot of 2 great years in a row, coming back strong. The last 2 years, 124.11 overall away average, 125.03 overall. Prize money based on away average.
For high single and triple awards at the end of the year.
Right.
And high average, of course. Slide across.
We'll go over the top 5, high 5, and high triples. You get a moment, Greg, when you have a chance. In the triple strike pool.
Blank across this diamond makes it easier for Daley, but no, the 8-pin didn't go. Tough shot there. 10 box. We'll see if the placement of the ball in the Wood was the determining factor. Go ahead, Paul.
35 balls released at least 150 this year. Mark Ritchie, the corner of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. 176, Justin Scally. 171 second. Waters Road, Justin Waters here. 170 even. 169 for Justin Lanes, JT for Lafayette Lanes. Danny Harris here tonight for Central 3. Tie with Jim Alea for 5th, 165.
Surette a 9-pin drop. It was indeed too high on the Wood for Daley, and that's why the Wood didn't drive through.
High 3 next.
1-3-10, tip, yes, that's a good break for Daley. Not a head pin hit, but we take those. Jeff drills the single for his 4th, effectively 5th mark with that double strike.
And Chris, when we were watching back, it looked like he's on the lanes. He's dropping his body down like, oh, I got it. Like he threw the ball.
You're so good. There it is. The Wood does cooperate this time.
The top 5 season series so far. Justin Scally, we mentioned he's second in the high single, 171. First in the triple, 439. 3 behind. Jonathan Boudreau here tonight for X Lanes. Justin Waters here for Central 3, 427. Dave Godwin, 1 behind. How about Dimitri Delos, the better brother Butwell's bowler, 421. What a bowler he's become, averaging 120 his league. And Greg, if you mentioned the match the other night with John Losa, watch it. Stunning finish. He had 11 strikes in the match, came back from 51 down in the fourth string, down,
that was
40, down 41 up to 4.
And remind me, that was a Super 6 where he got one big string and took total?
Yes.
I call that a Super 6. Well done.
Yep.
There it is. You win the match 6-8. What a thought. Barber spares.
Yeah, that's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. John Alosa was great. Both of us 600. From Butwell's Bowling.
Oh! Waters will never hit the head pin as long as he lives.
Got to replay that one.
He's got the strategy figured out now. Just go through the back door.
The Rick Kimrowski special in Millis. The inspiration for the lemon drop pool.
I mean, the thought's got to be playing on his head now, right? I mean, it's totally nuts, but I guess Friday the 13th is maybe just opposite day in disguise?
Barber 9 in the fill.
No, you fool! Why did you do that? 6 fill.
Missed the head pin, Justin. Come on.
You are twice as likely to spare on the head pin as not, in theory.
Yeah, painful 10-minute, 12 or 15 with the rush hour, Nico, to Academy in the morning. For a change. 3 hours to Belfast, February 20th and March 1st. Dave not happy with that one. He missed his second single tonight. Losing his mind. Fierce competitor. Can't make them all.
Micah Imperato, how's your head pin to mark correlation now?
Wow.
No.
7, 9, 10.
The
Good
nitpick
grief.
is you probably go further to one side of the wood to twirl it more, but what do you do in that situation?
Barber,
I mean,
Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Have a good time for that. 10.
no.
And one is low odds in Vegas for this one.
Gets an 8 there.
Let's pause. 16.7 station ID break from Greg Gouillart.
Yeah, something like that. Candlepin Bowling Network. I'd have 16 seconds. I can actually take my time.
16.7.
If you like the video, 12.7, you can hit the thumbs up button if you're logged into the platform of choice. Otherwise, you get logged out, and that would be very sad. Thank you very much for your support. Just by watching, you don't have to do all the things. Just by watching, you are helping already. And if you're able to do those other things,
We appreciate it.
greatly appreciate it. Thank you. 65 pins for Exeter at this stage here. Boisvert a little light there and didn't get the 10.
He had 3 spare 7s in a row, boxes 2 to 4. A pair of 8s for good measure in between. And 110 bucks.
Diamond and 10. For some reason, I'm reminded of Waters making that 5-1 conversion at the end of last week's game.
I was going to say, which one do you like better here?
How about a 6-1? Harris slices the outer layer of the onion.
Didn't cry.
Central might cry at this rate, though. They have had more splits, only by 5, though. But Exeter has also had more head pins in this match, if I'm counting correctly here. 8-7. There's been slight errors here, and you might be able to see.
John Aloha Losa from Ryan's Millis team. They searched from 12 to 9 recently. They took Riverwalk by 50 pins in the first string.
Look at Millis go. Four Horsemen, right side for Boisvert. That's one of those leave names you need to know. Four Horsemen, half Worcester, especially American term, but still a commonplace one. And Spread Eagle. Taking a look here, so that inner pin is going to complicate matters here as Central 3 tries to get back in, but Boisvert has run this down for his 4th mark. Will it be a 7 fill? Harris gets this to go as well. Off the wall, sweeps it down beautifully. Thank you very much for the score check, Paul, and we'll take an update here. 480. Oh, watch your step, Paul. Whew, that was a close one. 480 to 414 as we manage our cables on the fly here. 66 pins, 3 marks to 4 for Central 3. They are technically gaining ground here. But I tell you something. it's just extraordinary. We were mentioning the pinning here, and although I was particularly taken by Waters pinning and pinning against his opponent there, overall in the match, Exeter has left 7 fewer pins standing, and that's probably because of the marks. Really, pinning rate is pretty even. But if you get a mark, you can't lose pins, put one way. So, the third ball. LNS, what happened to the other live on YouTube? Not sure, but I'll tell you, that was very interesting to see Bob Lee bowling duckpin with some of our favorite Candlepin bowlers as well. So, our second ever duckpin live on Candlepin Bowling Network. 2-0, Nick Lloyd, your move. I would go on duckpins forever. Absolutely, I would. Just saying. 1-2-7, yes, sidewall did take it. Nick Norcross having a very good string, 5 marks. Boudreau, wrong pin on the 2-pinner. Not that you have to explain that to him. And he'll take a 9-box here. 1-2-2 as he leaves just his first pin standing there. Daley had only an 8-box in that last string. Otherwise, he would have had a perfect string of all 10 spares and strikes. Norcross trying to claw back something here, but he sabers the champagne bottle and just gets a 3-fill. Boudreau now, bit of a crossover side, and the wall takes the 4 for a strike. Second one for him, and he unlocks his way into the 140s. Norcross, again, same thing he did. It was with the 4 horsemen and the 7-pin. Now he's got a worse predicament here as he tries to get this triangle for a 9-box. Gets a 7. 120. Boudreau with 2 balls to fire away here. Thought he got a similar spot, but it was just that little bit lighter. So, oh, Nico's all over this. Bob is shutting it down in between matches so he can move the camera. Okay, so another live soon? Well, if that's true, whether that's true, one recommendation is if you're on YouTube, you can hit the bell icon if you've subscribed as well. 140 for Jonathan Boudreau. You can hit the bell icon after you've subscribed, and then you get notified when new streams pop up. And I'm sure chat will be helpful enough, or you can hit refresh on Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm a little tethered down here, but hopefully that helps out. 507 to 441. Not a high-scoring affair. I mean, Central 3 hasn't even made it to 500 yet. They are getting totally shut down by these pins. I think the head pin accuracy is down on their side to what we're accustomed to. That is part of the problem as well. So we'll see if they really pick it up here, as they are now lopsidedly behind in alien territory for Central 3, who's on a massive winning streak overall. Collins' 9-drop will help matters. Pelletier, 9-drop.
Up to you have a chance to correct the other match.
Will not help their cause. First we see these 2 matching singles, and then I would love to hear it. Collins' play should just be straight at the 10-pin here. That wood doesn't really offer much more help. It is. He spares. And Pelletier to match. Paul.
Okay, late with 7 blocks to go. A 36-pin lead for Hingham on the road, taking on Central 1 here in East Boston, Mass. On the way to a 4-0 lead.
Thank you very much.
And they won the first, we mentioned earlier, 576 to... won by 42 in the first.
Collins, a splash hit, and how?
576, 534.
Sidewall's converging to give him a 9-fill, and that's opposite a 2-fill, so actually Collins is the one who gained a mark in that box. And he could get another one here, and then the lead starts to recede a little bit for Exeter.
And Metro's on their way to a 4-0 lead against Shooters Pub, the 3-4 matchup. Metro, the 3 seed, was second last week. Lost 6 last week to Central 3 to put him home this week, and it worked out good for him so far.
Pelletier can make a single to take a 9-box and avoid losing much more than that spare. Still, though, Collins doing his part, clutch bowling, 19 and another in 9 and 10.
Watch out for Shooters Pub. They can make some noise in the playoffs. The Corrado Ponti's team with Dean Sullivan, Jason Gauthier Jr. and others. They're a very talented team.
You see the scowl by Pelletier. 368 last week. Was hoping for a bit more than that this week around. Collins gets stuck with a 6-pack, and he won't have to crack it open.
Check his ID.
4-fill, 109.
triple strike pool so far. 9 have hit it. So right now they split $633.33 as of now. Scott Lappy, the only one to do it twice. John Winchell here tonight. On the other side, for Hingham, has one. Dean Sullivan has one. Nick Leach, Tim Gem and Jalbert, Justin Waters, Will Waters, John Aloha Loser, and Steve Lemon Drop Poolin today has one.
As long as you don't split it down to too many repeating decimal places, you might split an atom if you're not careful. Daley had a 386 last week. Surette 391 last week.
10 subscribers away from 5,700 videos. Thank you, Nico, for the update. Candlepin Bowling Network for all things Candlepin Bowling, including the seniors in the main states. And the ladies 50 plus tomorrow and 1 under 50 tomorrow, starting after 9 a.m. from Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Club, Exeter, New Hampshire, right here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please subscribe free. Please message your friends and film me. Hey, I'm on TV forever. YouTube. Hit subscribe. It's free.
The subscription's free, please.
Pretty please.
We don't treat you like numbers, that's for sure, folks. Even to those of you who don't participate in chat necessarily, you don't have to. Just sitting back and watching a great match here.
The Police had a song, Murder by Numbers. 1, 2, 3.
So Exeter has the potential to get to 600. In fact, with a Boisvert fill, that can happen immediately without any more spares. Central 3 will cross 500, but sort of limping over the line at the moment here. And Daley gets hosed. I was looking for a G-rated word to describe that.
That song had a sting to it, too. Get it? Police, sting, lead singer. Boom, 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 boom. Wow.
Whoa, Daley nearly made this one. He made the setback, and it doesn't matter.
Corey, that's
and
two now.
Surette gets the bundle of 5. The Starlight 5 is all gone. 5-pin wilted awkwardly at the end.
Mason Shea, good to see you at Harvard Lanes, Harvard Mass. What a job they've done there. Newly renovated lanes.
I already saved this replay, so I guess we'll look at this one. Sorry, Jeff. Snapping the wood off the wall. Woo.
It's all Exeter here in the second. Can Central 3 rebound and get 4-point split?
7-bill, 133 for Surette and 247 for the pair. Daley, 233, perfectly fine. But I'll tell you, 63 pins in the string and 82 total for Exeter.
Elian Hansen watching. Thank you very much.
I can't recall the last time. Now I'm starting to wonder, has Central 3 ever taken 0? And I'm not sure. I'll have to look myself if no one else has a chance right now. No need to take your eyes off this great match if you're enjoying it.
I remember Bob Lee showed me when we were Spread Eagle Productions initially before Candlepin Bowling Network a few years ago. We had 153 subscribers. Now we're on the door of 5,700 subscribers. Amazing.
That's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. 5-6, Waters snapping the wood. He wishes.
Not that I mention it too often.
Oh, outside. The Barber runs it down. Conventional spot is on the 1-2, but who cares? They fell.
He had 4 10s early in the string for Waters. And that time a 9, and it's getting away big time here.
It's getting away. Yeah, even a little full on the object.
You saw how dangerous Central 3, that World's team, was. Pretty much the Aaron Austin Fontaine. Now the Fontaine Factor, his new nickname approved. He's still awesome. They'll get some work to do in the third string for 4 points.
10-pin wilts for Waters, so he finally gets a decent break on a head pin. 5-8. Just a 5-fill opposite. And then the object pin does not cooperate. Maybe it was on the wood more so.
Don the Barber, I bet your favorite place is Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine. It better be. You work in Scarborough, your barber shop there, Don the Barber.
There's 10 for Waters. I do think spaces sometimes get too big in the United States in particular. Just, you know, why do we have to have sprawling land use everywhere? Here we are, 2 lanes, minding our own business. We could even put bowling lanes back in basements, even though I think it's great that we have bowling centers. But, you know, the game was in basements, handset pins, and everything. I think we could get back to that. Just enough is enough in another sense of the phrase. Anchor bowlers here as Exeter Lanes has now officially taken this second string of 3. The points automatically go on the board because your boy usually forgets when it's manual. 5-fill for Harris on the spare fill.
Is there a software program that can change automatically?
I excel at it. Head-pin Boisvert, get over 10, yes. 7-pin offers a chance here as he gets a 9-fill and just continuing to pile on.
I tried to change it to the windows. Get it? Windows?
No.
Software? Never mind.
Oh. 7 pin gone. Boisvert 5 marks. Didn't get a 7 fill, though, so it's invalid.
It felt like the way that Central 3 lost that first string at the end to Exeter, it seemed like it took some wind out of their sails. But they're so resilient.
Yeah.
Just a bad string.
Okay, standings data. Central 3, 86888, 266. That's Central 3's point acquisitions. Headpin strike for Harris. Hold on, I'll recite this Konami code again in a second.
98 through 9, 102 plus 2 in the 10th. Boisvert in the bonus, 8, 6 in the 10th chance, 122 through 9, trying to get a 400.
So Central 3's point gets are 86888, 2, 668, 622, 668, 666, 8866. I never said 0.
Glad there wasn't a 7 after the 6. Chris Boisvert tied his season high in this Friday Night Pro League, 144 in the first.
Oops.
Missed that chance. His high triple is 369.
It's not a blundered plank. I think a red line may have taken the wood away. We'll see what happens.
A 132 gets him to 276. That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. A 10. 132 second string. 276, 124 for his first 400 of the season.
Harris gets a kick out of that. Robert bowled in this Friday League from mid to late 1980s. Nice to see you. And another strike. Harris gets another one.
Double strike in the 10th.
Gotta whittle the lead down somehow.
Trying to get to 128, not the highway.
Never mind, didn't get it. Didn't get it somehow.
Robert from Florida watching.
I'm telling you, Candlepin in Florida would go nuts.
For a triple, almost. 27 box to the final box, which was earlier. Nice finish, 125.
Okay.
Cuts it somewhat closer, a 67-pin thumping for Exeter and Central 3. Defending champs up 4-0. Greg with the update.
86 pins. Yes, Central 3 can erase this. Remember, they've broken Exeter's hearts before with outrageously high scores, so it absolutely can go the other way, and we could still have a 4-4. But we are now one string away from the unprecedented this year in the Friday Night Pro League on position week. Exeter actually usurping the number 1 seed. They were 11 back. 956. 556. Okay, I'll take photos later. No, don't. Oh, why are we grabbing it? Oh, shoot. All right.
And now a final string. Jonathan Boudreau leads off. They're looking for the sweep.
Give that back somehow.
Diamond left on Valentine's weekend. A 118 to the 142nd, 258. Perfect shot, spread eagle for Norcross.
Candlepin everywhere, honestly. I just hear from Florida a lot, and that's probably just because there's a lot of population down there, but I think the culture of Florida would really like it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The accessibility of it and the challenge of it.
And that's why his husband, Aaron Barber, is trying to get some lanes down there.
Oh, sure. It's a 10 box. Boudreau.
Danny Harris last string a 125. That double strike ending 254 through 2. Chris. John Boudreau back to live action. 2-4-7-8 behind the 2. Norcross soft hit, just 4. The up bowls in the final string. Greg.
Not right now. I'm scored.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. Up to Virginia would be nice too.
I was just muttering to myself, how did I get the scores wrong?
Boudreau spares it. Perfect start. 10 in the spare. 10 spares and strikes in Candlepin. A perfect string. Norcross too far on the 8.
That's right. There was an effort in. Well, I heard somewhere in Florida. I didn't know it was St. Pete, but. Yeah, I heard there was also a pushback from, say the 10-pin folks maybe or something like that. I didn't get the full story on that.
Norcross a 6.
As far as I'm concerned, PBA put Candlepin in the video game. I think that's olive branch enough, if I'm honest. It was years of that once upon a time, but now I think all our small ball games, Candlepin and Duckpin, I think are recognized as proper bowling.
That was 2 6s Norcross, unusual for him. 12 through 2. Youch. Nico, was that Exeter Lanes that swept at Exeter?
Ooh.
Sector 3 swept at Exeter last year. And I think Exeter took 8 here last year too, I believe. 1-5 Center Worcester. Nasty for Collins, the Terminator. 67-pin lead in the match. String 3 of 3, Greg, on the screen. You have a chance?
Oh, yeah. That would be nice. You know, update the scores. That would be, you know.
It's 94 overall in the match, make it. 8 in the string for Exeter, looking for the sweep. You see it a lot of these big matchups. It was exciting that first, back and forth, a thrilling first. Exeter ran away from the second, each with an 8 to start their final string.
Yeah, so again, I think Central 3, more head pin accuracy is probably going to be the key to this one, to try and claw their way back in.
Well, they tried in St. Petersburg bowling a few years ago. You have to have somebody out there teaching people how to bowl, and they got to market it, obviously. Pelletier, tough one, 4-7-10 right. Here's the Terminator, Charles Collins. Bounces 6.5, 7, 1 wobbling 2-7. Greg.
I think it's another go of it. I think just the pin setter availability is the killer right now. Bowlmore went out of business years ago, and just like the Sherman pin setter for duck pin, there's no solution for it right now.
Good effort by Pelletier, falls short on the 10.
But maybe get the pins and the balls back and put it in some basement somewhere.
Someone, Mason Shade says 2 lanes in a bar.
Yeah.
Don't throw the bottles in the pins, though.
Gotta start somewhere. It's not going to be bowling centers immediately. It doesn't have to be.
Al Blanchard saying John Boudreau 1 pin short of a perfect string in that second. And that great 140 string after a 118 first.
Just a 9 box in the 9th. He's right.
18-18 apiece for the second bowlers of 5. Now the middle bowlers. Exeter up 8 in the string. 92 in the match. In 1 versus 2. Next week will either be Academy Lanes or Ryans and Millis to be determined. We'll put a post on Candlepin Chat by midweek.
Head pin for Surette, just the 4 pin. I finally got the scores correct, by the way. And a spare. Scores on your screen are correct now. They are unofficial until we cross-confirm. They're usually accurate, but we make mistakes. It happens.
Michael Stevenson, Canada, indeed. Candlepin the hardest but best bowling game for sure. Surette having a good start to the third, a spare.
Well, drives these people nuts as well, and they are the best at the best of it.
Daley takes a 10.
Well,
this team right now trying to get some energy going here. Greg.
Well, of course, there's an American bias to that. We seldom get the chance to cover the Canadian provinces. And all the talent that's up there.
Sam Grant, thanks. Sorry, Greg. Sam Grant watching, thank you. No relation. Surette 5 and a 10. A useless piece to the left, we'd think. But Scally got something like that one time earlier, a couple of years ago, on the right side somehow for a spare or something similar to that.
Yeah.
18-1 in the final string of the match.
And then, yeah, Candlepin Bowling, no strings attached. I think that's a tagline that works.
3 separate strings.
Haha, there we go.
Daley tough sledding, 3-6 right, 4-7 left. Give him a break.
Yeah.
Steve Plant's in the house today. In relation to John Plant.
That wood's way too distant to work, right?
He's going for the 1. He got it anyway. Wow! Scally 2.0. What a shot for the Nico highlight reel. Shout out to Justin Scally. And Jeff Surette.
I didn't say anything.
Give Scally some royalty fees, Surette.
I mean, again.
Back-to-back spares. Daley missed a chance. Everything going Exeter's way right now.
We got to start creating a montage of moments people are like, why would you play the wood that's falling? That's a stupid game. I mean, the brilliancy of this shot and the power to utilize that wood.
Brent Lewis says Academy to a split with Lafayette Lanes.
That's why we love this game.
That 5-6 matchup at Academy Lanes Pub 125 tonight. We'll be there next week, either Academy 2 or Academy 3 being covered, or we'll be in Millis with Gouillart for the second week in a row. Waters takes down the 4 left. Wood rolls to the 10.
That's
split for a change.
Yeah, much better start to the string.
What a try.
10 boxes in a string, 10 frames in a game. It's all the same.
Waters on for a spare.
Of course.
Trying to get his team a spark. Barber at 10. 10 through 1. 76-59. Exeter, the defending champions, the 2 seed. Trying to get to the finals yet again this year. Up 19 of the string, 101 of the match. Who would have thought that much?
We ought to be on our best behavior. President and vice president of the Friday Night Pro League are in the building. Dave the Veep and John Zappi, the president.
There's a strike for Dave Barber. 20 plus 2 through 2.
All
John
hail
Zappi
the
retiring.
president.
John Zappi retiring this year. A 9 for Waters. Wood in front of the 4. 19 through 1. It's starting to heat up like the first string was. It was back and forth, a thrilling first.
This is just cosmic justice for everything from before. Now it's another plank in front of a single. It's probably overdue some more.
Waters in 21, takedown spare, back to back. Waters World, 29 the ball through 2.
Either that or he made an adjustment.
Can they come all the way back down?
Well, a Barber strike is going to complicate that, that's for sure.
Here's that double strike to end the first. Now he starts his final string.
254.
Double strike 5, I believe, was it? Double strike 5, was it?
It was a double strike 7, in fact, at the end there. But yeah, Harris just makes the game look so effortless. I mean, he's still just joking around, chatting with everyone, even right now, actively.
Steve Kelly may be helping Greg on the 27th, Nico, just to let you know. We'll find out soon.
With the break on his ball, he just has a higher gear, even though it splits here.
1 of the 10 for Chris Boisvert, having quite a night, having his best night of the season, pin-wise. 4, 7, 8, 10 for Danny Harris, the fireballer. Not an official nickname. Doesn't like nicknames. That's okay. Boisvert, spare. Trying to get the 400 for the first time this year. On his way to break his high triple of 369. A lot better than that, obviously. It's a team game. Harris 7 to 10. Good luck with this one. Trying to get one, move on. 9 it is.
Yeah, it gets tougher and tougher to say just move on when you're running out of racetrack, even though we've still got a whole string to go. Still points to play for.
We don't know what the matches are yet the next 2 weeks. We put on the calendar 2 to 3 matches to cover, depending on a streamer location. Alex Patton can do Metro Bowl if he's available.
We'll figure it out. I bet the Pattons could do more if they really wanted, but they know Metro Bowl inside and out.
Harris drills 9 pin him for a spare.
And again, a plank in front.
17-1 for Boisvert. Looking for 2 in a row on lane 22. Originally from 19-20 to start. A belt on lane 19 broke before the match started. A slight delay to start. They're on the edge of the cliff. 21 and 22 for 2 in a row. Just missed, not by much.
Boing.
Harris spare. He goes for a spare. 19 of the ball through 2. Central 3 trying to get at least 2 points. Boisvert on the 1 for a 10, 27 through 2. Update, top of the order from Greg Gouillart.
Taking a look here, 113 to 97 with an extra hit in hand for Exeter Lanes, who got 5 marks in that last pair of boxes. So the 3 of Central 3, perfectly sensible, but and with that fill of 9 from Waters, he's in good shape here, 29 in the ball through 2. But right now, Dave Barber and Jonathan Boudreau, 10 and a mark. And, of course, Jeff Surette with 2 marks, 28 in the ball. Just look at the man with 2 marks, Gregory.
I might still be here March 27th. Depends if I do the first shift on Saturday morning. If not, I'll do the 2 o'clock shift on Saturday and just stay one night in Belfast to save money for the hotel.
And the logistics of it all.
Knowing me, I'll stay here and do the Friday Night Pro League, drive to Maine on 3 hours sleep and drive 3 hours and sleep all night Saturday if I can.
It's an increasingly well-subsidized hobby, but it's still a labor of love, but we love to do it for you all.
John Boudreau fills it with 2, 22 through 2.
Norcross did, in fact.
I'm sorry, Norcross. I couldn't see him blocked here. Now, here's Boudreau. Rather couldn't see it. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the monitor. 8.
There you
Struck
go.
the view here. I hate looking at the monitor. I like the live pin action. It's more exciting to call.
It is a rush unlike any other. I think we translate the action well, but there we go.
Absolutely. What a great partner you've been here, Greg, over the years, the last few years.
Wait, Josh, it could roll back in 5 minutes.
Always a treat to work with you, Greg.
Same to you, excuse me.
You had to come up with something to say. I come up with something nice to say.
I don't know why Daley chasing the deadwood had me transfixed. Don't get a complex.
I know. Nick and 8. After this, 2-6 is 20 through 3. Boudreau nails the 1 for a 10. After the spare 8, 38 through 3. Greg.
And it's just one of those things where it's contagious. I mean, 18 pins. You see the pinning and marks working against it here. That's one of those things where success is contagious and the opposite is contagious as well, and we're seeing it here.
If these guys are the best 4 out of 7 series, it'd probably go to an extra session.
And we've seen it across all sorts of teams and bowlers for as long as we've had the chance to do this, and of course across the history of this game that is now 140 years old.
If all goes according to plan, the third year in a row these teams will meet in the finals. May 16th, Saturday, Ryan and Miller starting at 10 a.m., 3 matches. 4 matches the first one, maybe 3. We'll cover. Boudreau can't slide the 6 down on the 1-2 hit.
They don't all work on the outside.
1-3 to 6 left up. Norcross, what a try. That's a 9.
Pretty good pin action there.
Just 29 through 4, not having it tonight.
Grasping at straws, but maybe that inspires some confidence.
Jonathan Boudreau at 10. Sits down at 48 through 4 after back-to-back 10s. A perfect start. 3 10s, a spare 8. After 140 second and 118 first. Not happy with that 48 for 4. High standards. Let's see the terminator can terminate the pins.
Well, I mean, the score is back to 0 here, you know.
Extra 27 the string, 1-1-1 in the match.
Every single point and pin matters, so you have to have that focus, however you show that.
Look at this one, 8 in the 10, no wood, no luck. Meanwhile, Pelletier, 8 himself, he's got the goal post. Football season's over, but not in Candlepin Bowling, 7 in the 10. Let's have wood to the middle right for a chance. Once left, too much of a bad spot. Collins gets the 10 out of the way. He'll try to get a 10, get the 28 through 3.
Thought he had to try to bang it off the curtain, and now a conference here. I always say if the other team huddles, you can go ahead on this ball 3 here, but they never do. I love ball for ball is nice and easy to follow along. I think
easier for the broadcast. It's tough in Maine. Maine, even the seniors, they go fast. They want to get out of it. They retire. They got things to do.
As long as they go bowler for bowler, I'm fine.
Collins a 9, 1 better for Pelletier. $28 for Pelletier, 1 behind for Collins.
Fernando Gacharno watching on.
Former Class B Atlantic Candlepin Single Tour champion. The thrill of a Danny Finn. Getting 2 marks last 3 back in 2022 season. It's on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network.
And graphic designer extraordinaire. I think his ACST logo should have been an alternate logo at minimum. Could still be.
Family of bowls, Gacharno family.
Ooh.
Lou Gacharno, Blanca, Kayla, mother, good bowl over the years. Can't convert the triangle, the diamond rather.
Collins 1, 2, 9, and 10 was something, but not a spare.
Good 10 out of that mess. 37 through 4 in the final string. Pelletier at 10, 3 10s thrown off the 8 start. 38 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Next Friday night to be determined. Either be at Academy Lanes, either Academy 2 or Academy 3 recovering. 2 different matches there. Or it'll be Ryan Zamillis taking on Bivouac to be determined. Possibly Central 1 also. We'll see.
Pelletier is the only one who's thrown a box less than 10. Everyone else has had 10 spares of strikes for Exeter through 14 boxes.
Tony Levesque is the magic man now, Blanchard. Middle bowl is Josh Daley first, the left-hander. Fires away, 9.
Hopefully Pelletier doesn't think that's a cheap shot. Again, he's a hockey coach, so.
Surette 1-2, the 8 behind the 2.
We were talking about it. The guys remember when you throw a cheap hit against one of your players. Maybe they don't teach them that young, but still.
Daley on it, spare.
You stick up for your teammates, though, and that's leading by example for Daley. Just get the next mark and keep going.
Surette denied 3 in a row. Spare 8, spare 7, 35 through 2. Daley spare, 29 in the ball through 3 in the third.
This way around, preferably.
Surette just missed for a 9. Strong start, 44 through 3 in the third. Trying to get the sweep, up 34 in the string. A commanding lead in the match, triple digits.
To do what has not been done before this year. It's these two teams that are each other's biggest problem.
2 wobbling 4, 10 right for Daley. 7 in the spare, 36 through 3 at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Week 23 of 35. We started back in September. We thought
And this is
Plus, before you know it, we're near it in May.
this is position week at its finest, bringing out the 1 versus 2 in a
Oh,
throwing
wow,
showdown.
what a shot for a spare for Daley. Back-to-back, 46 in the ball through 4. That's no double talk.
Hey, we can make a. He's got a montage working here. He made that 3-1 dandy earlier, and now Surette's facing the out he had earlier.
And then a split lead. Where's Casey McCool once again? You're always hungry, always growling.
With the same result and the same Casey McCool references before. But there's no wannabe about this shot. Wood's twirling off somehow here. I'll go to Waters and Barber in a second here, but one more look at this one.
Case wants to do the banana split leave.
One piece of wood pushes another.
Waters, 2 spares to start. Dave Barber, 10 now on a strike. Waters, strike! 3 marks to start the third.
The Pins still owe him.
39 through 2, 49 plus 3 through 3. Barber 9. Wood taps the 2, rather the 4. 4 holds.
Sorry, 2 double strikes are all you're allowed.
Trying to get back to that first string tight match. Connects spare on strike. 30 through 2, 40 the ball through 3. Here they go again. Close in the third like it was in the first. Back and forth in the first. It was all extra in the second.
Yeah, 2-pin goes last in this one.
Waters on the left side of the 1. Lucky 7, 1-3-6 on a strike. Barber on a spare after a strike. Diamond left plus the 10. Yikes. And ouch. Youch. 45 through 3 in the third. Nothing in the dictionary, Webster. Put it in. Waters missed number 1 that time. Denied 4 in a row, but 9 to strike. 58 through 3.
In fairness, he had a double head pin miss for a spare before.
Barber object hit, won't carry. 5 middle, 8 left, 10 in the corner. Waters on the 1 for a 10 box. Perfect start, 68 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Barber 1 for an 8, 53 through 4. Here come the anchor bowlers starting boxes, their 3rd and 4th box in the final string of the match in a 1 versus 2 matchup. Case McCool with the grrr sound. Grrr. That's 2 Casey officially tonight.
Yeah, Waters keep trying to pin his way against Barber here, but he's getting the better of him in this string.
Harris 1 of 2 spares. His team down 17, 216, 199. A 3-2 split, a Cliffwing Eagle 5. 24 through 2, cuts to 12 in the string, minus the fill.
Basically single digit.
Boisvert having a great night. Pockets 5, the bucket is shot in Canada. Ooh. Harris too far left. Is David Gowans on the stream tonight? I haven't seen him yet. Mr. 5 Pinball and Nebs.
You out there?
I know you're out there somewhere.
No, Ken, not New Hampshire. We're in
Moody
Central
Blues.
Park Lanes in East Boston, Massachusetts.
Justin Hayward leads vocals for Moody Blues. 80s hit. Harris, what a try that was.
Gets a 9.
33 through 3, 3's wild, 3-3-3, 33 through 3 in the third. Boisvert grabs 2 for 9, 36 through 3.
So portends well, but Daley and Waters combining for 3 marks and 4 has tilted this string. And Barber's spare 5 was a momentum killer for Exeter.
Harris, 4 left, 8 right. Kenich, 420. This is Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. The Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Like and follow us on Facebook. Like and share the video as well. Boisvert with a fresh rack on lane 21. Blast the puck into the dime. We've seen a bunch of these. It's Valentine's weekend. Why not? Harris spare. 2 in the last 3. 43 in the ball through 4. Trying to get at least 2 points. A long way for total and 2 more for the split. Close in the first, got humbled in the second. Fighting hard here in the third. Boisvert. Oh, the sleeper does go in the back. The 8 for the 5, being stubborn, the king.
Yeah, I think the sleeve has gone 1 and 4 times tonight or something like that.
That back pin, the 8 or the 9 on the other side, the tough one to get usually.
We've seen him missed all manner of ways this evening.
Missed that one, not by much. Feel a breeze back here in that one, a 9, 45 through 4. Let's get an update from Greg Gouillart.
11 pins, but minus 2 marks, so we have a virtual tie in this string, and Central 3 a chance to claw back a couple pins, even though we see the total is still lopsidedly in Exeter's favorite.
If they both did in the Worlds in 2024 rather, don't count them out. Long way to go, low odds, but you can't count this team out ever.
Yeah.
You need a couple of double strikes or triple along the way to certainly help. Low odds, but you never know.
Well, we've seen the explosiveness on both sides here.
We saw Dimitri Dallas come back from 41 down after 4 and a win over John Aloha-Alosa the other night.
I do like seeing Captain Daley in good spirits here. You don't have to be negative or dour or dire to be an effective leader here. In fact, keeping it loose can be a great way to keep your team motivated, even at an unprecedented time in your season.
And Valentine's weekend continues. Diamond plus the 10. Unbelievable. Norcross spins 7, 1-6-10 opportunity. Not that it's easy, it is manageable. Just 29 through 4. Jonathan 48 through 4. Only the 5 there. 2-4, the 8 behind the 2, plus the 10. Nick trying to get a rally for his team. Nice shot, spare on the board. 39.5 plus 1.
And he struggled getting his ball to the other side of the head pin, but he got that one out there.
Jonathan a rare 6. Big swing there, 54.5.
You don't want to make a habit out of that.
Nick 97, 120. Jonathan 118, 140. It's match high so far in that second. Yes, that's the country needs to know about Candlepin, but 10 pins, 1 out. Boudreau 9. King holds, taps for the wood.
Maybe so.
10 pin machines, the pins made every year, so they make more money for the industry. That's why they went 10 pin, kind of like VHS versus the Betamax. 1-2-7 Norcross, 17 blocks, up to 46 through 5. Wood takes it down, spare for Boudreau. Second spare of the 5th, 64 in the ball through 6. Norcross turning back to back. Head pin only. 2 in the 7 still there.
I also don't think Candlepin will ever die as long as we're around here. As long as there's love in the game, I think it's come too far now in the past few years to be going anywhere anytime soon as a whole.
Norcross at 10, 56 through 6. Nico, I don't know what the official setback is. Is it 3 or 4 tonight, the setback leave? Left up? You're supposed to keep track, Nico. We're too busy watching here. That's your job, Nico. Come on. Out in St. Louis, Missouri. Just kidding, Nico.
We will not take responsibility for our
Corey
actions.
Smith's supposed to be the official setback, since I give him credit for the nickname, even though it wasn't him. Not a head pin, it fell behind. 8, 9, 10 left to right for Eric Pelletier. The Terminator terminates 9 to the 10. 4 pin left up. He's a machine.
Oh, look out. Where's this going?
It's mid-20s.
Where's it going?
Almost got it. Thought he had it. Second try won't go, but a friendly piece of wood for the spare.
Front wood is interesting for Pelletier.
Pelletier with the front wood, like you said, almost. 8 holds, I think. Is that the 8? Collins gets the spare. 47.5 on the board. Eric at 10. 4 10s in a row. The 8 start. 48.5. Good pinning.
All right, Central 3 has the string lead, and now the 2 points are on their side at the moment.
Andrew 08. 2-6 run room for the Terminator. Which one are you, Andrew? Eric shots to the 2-8. Youch. Collins trying to rally his team. It's tied right now. Here's the lead. 5, the bucket of 5, and another Canadian reference. 52.5. Up 5 in the string. Pelletier 1 in 5 chance. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Youch again. 4-7. 5 middle. 10 right. Collins meanwhile gets the 5 only. 9 behind the 3. 3, 6, 10 in front. Eric Shore 2 for an 8. 56 through 6. No marks. 2 8s, 4 10s. Collins gets the 8 to match the blocks. Even 60 through 6. Greg with a quick update.
273 to 268 and an extra mark for Central 3. By the way, Paul, what's your favorite ball on Central 3 side? The blue one or the blue one or the blue one?
I like the blue.
Sure.
Blue's my favorite color. Jeff Surette bombs away, baby strike. 2 spares to start, 8 and 7 to fill, strike in the 5th, 60 plus. Daley on a spare, back to back, 7 fill before this one, he gets 6. 2-4, the 7 goes and drops 3 down. Domino's delivers, 7-4-2, a belly flop. 8 pin for a spare, for 3 in a row. 55 through 4.
And the judges will remember that in scoring there. A very unconventional approach to the trick, but still the opportunity to stick this landing.
Missed it. Try to get around that front wood. Only place you want to hit it. And that, my folks, is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. A very good time for that, Greg?
Not a good time for that.
Thank you very much. 65 half. Tell Terminator, good shot. Andrew, what's your name, Andrew? Last name? I have it right back with 9. He gets a tap of the 5.
I'm going to guess the letter I, but just a guess.
That close for a double strike. Andrew Ivanoskis, the Iceman. What are they mini Iceman? Another diamond. What's up with these diamonds tonight? A lot on the left side. Surette for a big 20. Yes! 70 half. 80 and a ball through 6.
Second best average in the league. Showing you how to get it done.
Daley, the sleeper gone, but once again, a pin being stubborn. This time it's the 4.
Ooh, these diamonds have been a story tonight, I tell you what. Friday the 13th is not quite Valentine's Day, is it now?
It's all garbage. Daley 210, 75 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Central 3 up by just 4 pins. Mark situation, 2-1 for Exeter. They have a slight virtual lead. Fourth bowls of 5. Dave Barber on the right. Justin Waters on the left. Barber taps the 5. It falls down. 78. Wood to help. 2 pieces. 53 through 4 coming in. Waters 68 through 4. 5 up, 5 down. 8 the sleeper and back. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Dave, spare. 63 to ball through 5.
Exeter with the lead again. Waters does have a plank in front of the gate, so it's really more of a 4 horseman.
Nice shot, 2 full, tough break, nothing else.
Boing! It's like Sonic the Hedgehog hitting a spring.
You ever have the cereal? Don't they have Hedgehog cereal too? I never had it.
Never heard of that.
I like Count Chocula growing up. Count Chocula, nice 10.
Chad, help me.
I love Count Chocula growing up. I have it once in a blue moon. I think I had it like twice in the last 20 years. Once in a while, sweet treat. 78 solid half for Waters, perfect start. Mixed worlds, folks. It's a perfect game. $100 from Candlepins for Cancer, up to $1,000. Barber 5 and the 7. My goodness, that wood may be too deep. That Surette got early on the left side on the 5-10. Waters parallel atomic dark shadows. May want to go there tonight. 4-7, 5-8 middle.
Severe angle, but the wood should cover if it gets there.
Dave missed everything.
That seems gettable for Waters.
8 in the fill, 71 half.
His ball takes it.
Trying to sweep it over the wood. He hit it, but he only got half the equation solved.
I'm stumped.
Barber takes a 9. 80 through 6 in the final string of the match. 1 versus 2. Exeter won the first 2. 1 close, 1 big. Waters missed right for an 8. 86 through 6. Here come the ankle bowlers.
Let's see if it's hard to tell where exactly on the pin Waters plays this. Maybe high up and the wood turned on him. I mean, it's so tough to fine tune on when the angle's that severe, but.
Yes, Nico, you're Corey Smith tonight. Keep track of the setback leaves. 4-7-5 with a 6-10-5.
Even if I was
and
notating the leaves the way I used to, I think it'd be tough for me to count on the fly.
And the 7-6 leaves also. Not the other way around. The other way's dumb. Chris Boisvert, let's straight at parallel time for him, plus the 10. Youch. Danny Harris, pocket shot. A banana split for Case McCool for the 3rd time. He's loving it. He's always hungry. He's always growling. Grrr.
Banana split with a spoon.
Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Banana split with a spoon.
Tim Lipke's house. Hall of Famer, great guy. Chris trying to work it out somehow.
What?
Try. Got out of parallel time. He's at the 10. Pretty good. Harris trying to do something special. Look at that one.
Oh, okay, so we've just seen the tail made. We've seen the 6, 7, 10 made, and it doesn't matter.
The jumbo shrimp tail. These up the 4. Boisvert takes the 10. 55 half.
Oh, Casey McCool is full. No more banana splits.
Harris at 10. 59. We had 20 of the big 20 seniors the other day. A week and a half ago. He was still hungry. Casey's very, really full.
1 pin for Central 3, but Exeter 2 balls in hand.
I agree, Nico. That time for good Paul Grant specials when you win the match, technically. Put a buck in. Some do it, some don't. It's okay. Central 3 up by 1 in the string, but Exeter has 2 marks in the board, a commanding lead by 83 in the match. Is it quite miracle zone yet for the Academy Championship teams? Pretty much.
No. Central 3 can go on a 20-box tear, kind of like Jonathan Boudreau and Brian Kroll did in Pro Series, but it does take a lot, and of course Exeter has the marks advantage. And maybe this one.
King is the 5. Harris crosses over. Tough one. 3-9. 10 right. Wood to left.
It would normally require sidewall action, but the wood in the gutter may ruin the shot. Harris 6 for 6 on the head pin.
Boisvert for a spare. Got it! 65 in the ball, and a spare 7 to start. Spare in the 6. 65 in the ball through 6. Harris, Wood rolls, slides between the 3 and the 10.
That's about as frustrated as you'll see Harris get.
Now Exeter's a 3 marks, none advantage. Field goal for an 8, 67 through 6. 4 box to go for each bowler in the final string here from Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. The Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Position round 1 versus 2. Greg has the update.
4 marks for Surette, 3 marks for Barber, 3 marks for Waters as well, and all brilliantly filled as well. But there we go. Exeter Lanes had 5 marks in that last pair of boxes to the 2 of Central 3. So once again, the match tilting more and more in their favor, now on top in the string as well. Central 3 is looking to get back to their own old ways right now. It was interesting, they had just consistent 609s against Metro, first and second string last week. But they won one and lost the other.
Nick Norcross, 6-10 right, with in between, 7 left. Jonathan Boudreau on a spare. It's a good ball, it's 9, 7 pin left up. 73 through 6. Crease still leading the string and the match. Norcross for a spare. What a try that was. A tough one. The left-hander for another spare. Missed it in the Pacific Ocean. Nick grabs the 7 for a 10. Back-to-back 10, 66 through 6 at 2 6s to start the string. Jonathan, a Paul Grant special again. Missed the second, make the third, but they're winning 10, 83 through 7. Yeah, back-to-back 10s in boxes 3 and 4.
Got the 9 fill at least, so Boudreau did get a result out of this, even though he's not very happy about it.
Wayne Petty, we'll see Stanley, they want to top. We usually talk to the winning team, but if you want to show them, that's fine.
Again, Boudreau's just showing it the most outwardly.
Jonathan is a spare 8 and a spare 9 in the string. Good fills. Soft hit, the 6-9 go down. Nick, not much better. 3-2-1 washout. Now it's the 1-6-10. 8th box, 3rd string, Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Jonathan, good ball. Belly flops that one. One went one way, went the other. Norcross object on the right side for an 8. Just 60, make it 74 through 8.
That's triggered a lot of laughter from Exeter seeing this spill.
Back-to-back 10s for the second time, 93 through 8. Sorry, Greg.
No, that's all just Exeter cracking up at that.
What a great sport for NEH. Candlepin is cool. Get the word out. Invitation to join the league. Youth programs and some houses also. Don't forget the Buttwell's Roll-Offs return, 3rd annual one. Buttwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire starts March 3rd on a Tuesday. The only weekday shifts. The rest are weekends through March 29th. Dates and times available to register on Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. Candlepins 4, Cancer.com. Donations via Venmo. Also, if you'd like to, at Candlepins 4, Cancer.com, a 501c3 charity. Collins and Pelletier. What are the marks? What's so funny, Greg?
They're telling Boudreau, throw that ball first. Oh, these guys.
Collins trying to steal it. He does! Unconventional spare. Nico highlight reel. Hit the replay button,
I
Greg.
did.
Wow. Pelletier, he gets a spare. Match game PM.
Yeah, because that was totally the same spare.
Just the way he drew it up. Let's see the replay, folks. A wild game.
5-7, 3-6-10.
Domino's delivers. Late night. Anywhere they fall. 70 the ball through 7, 66 plus for Pelletier. Collins first, blast the pocket, 9. Wood hits the 5, not quite a strike.
It stood it up.
Check mark left. Sixville 72 through 7, Collins 79 through 7.
2 pieces of wood hit the 5, and that was the problem.
Tight here in the 3rd for Collins, Bear. Back-to-back, 3 out of 4. 89 the ball through 8. Pelletier only got 2. Kicks the rack.
Uh-oh.
Not ripping the rack. The podcast on hiatus right now in 8. 80 through 8 the minimum.
Yeah, you ruined the broadcast, but that's okay. Could you not be our Foley artist, please? Yeah, 2 pieces of wood conversion there on the 5.
398, 391. Extra up by 7 in the string. 91 in the match in the final string. Week 23 of 35.
So 7 pins plus an extra hit for Exeter right there, so they're effectively up by 2 marks at this stage right now. Total, of course, lopsidedly in their favor. Handing Central 3 an almost certain rare loss.
Just Fret's on his spear. Daley after 2 10s in a row. 8, 3 in the 6. Wood sticks around.
We see all the talent coming up. Will there be another super team of 5?
Surette dominoes the 4 to the 7 and 9 fill after a strike. 89 through 6.
Man, Central is such an impossible house.
Daley spare.
Nothing ever
85
goes
in the ball
here.
through 7.
What a dungeon.
Perfect last 5. A full house. 3 spares, 2 10s. Surette, another one. 3 in a row. 99 in the ball through 7. 5 marks in the string.
These
4
guys,
spares, 1 strike.
These guys just continue to spoil us time after time again. Surette on 400 watch, I think at this point. He needs a few more marks for that, but he could. At this trajectory, he could.
Daley, head pin edge, soft one, just 5. Check mark right. A lot of those tonight, plus the 7. 90 through 7. Surette, right side, just 3. 102 through 7.
Unlikely now, but he was starting to heat up there.
Daley Wood to help. He gets 4 of the 5. West Coast flight delayed. Flight delayed. Surette just missed number 1 in the number 10.
Status quo benefits Exeter.
Daley takes the 10, 100 through 8. 3rd 10 of the string in the last 4. Perfect last 6. Only 1 9 box in the second, the only 1 on the deck. Jeff takes a 9, 1 1 1 through 8. The score in the string, Exeter 429, the defending champions, the 2 seed, 429. Central 3 won it 2 years ago. Runner-ups last year, 416. They're down 13 in the string. 97 in the match, 1 spare for each side. Total looking good right now for Exeter.
Exeter has knocked down 4 more literal pins in the string. They're ahead by 4 in the pinning as part of their 13-pin lead.
Waters 6, 1 2 4 7. Here's Dave Barber on 21. Crosses over the bundle of 5, the bucket shot in Canada, plus the 7. Exeter looking for the sweep. Central trying to get at least 2 and keep the lead first by 7 points. Waters connects, spare. 96 in the ball through 7. Oh, what a try by Barber. 7, 9, 10, left to right. Looked better than that, didn't it? Davis strikes spare 5 combo. Later on a spare 8. Grabs the 1 there for an 8. 88 through 7. Waters spare strike, or spare strike 9 to start the string. 2 10s and 8, now a spare. 96 in the ball through 7. Down 11 right now. Up next to Mark. Here it is here. It's a good ball. It's 9. Tap of the 6 holes for the big 20. 5 of the Century Club. Barber nails a check mark again. Checkmark City in Diamond City here tonight.
Those pesky 4-pinners.
6 pin for a spare. Bang! Waters World, 115 in the ball in the 8th. Barber, the 7 denies him the spare.
Costly one there, and that's a great offer on that one. But now, Central 3 has the lead back in the string.
David 10, 98, 98 through 8 in the final string. Exeter's up 86 in the match. Up 2 in the string, but Marks against them 2-1.
And remember, even though we have the playoffs at the end of the year, the regular season standings are the ones that matter. Boisvert on a spare as we come up here and we take a look at the standings here. It's number 1 in the league that wins the majority of the prize money as well. So even though playoffs have a payout at the end, every pair of points matters here. Maybe Friday the 13th, but someone's got to win them.
Not be a main for the main. I'll be the.
All right, $25 spread eagle challenge called shot as well.
Boisvert takes 6, maybe 7, maybe more. Harris. Oh, Daley, put $5 in the Candlepins for Cancer bucket. $5, Daley. Put in the bucket.
He jokingly fishes in.
Not a high five.
I don't know. We'll give him like a penny if he makes it for a 10.
Never mind, only $2, only $5 for Candlepins for Cancer.
No one wanted a penny for my thoughts, though.
4-7, 3 to the right, Boisvert. Wood to help. Oh, what a try.
Push.
It goes. What a shot, Spare. Boisvert does it again. Spare 7, Spare 72 through 6. 82 at the ball through 7. What a night he's having.
And again, we're in any territory of any mark could be the winner here. Yeah, the spinning wood didn't, but this one does.
Harris 10, 7's wild, 7, 7, 7, 77 through 7 in the final string. 2 great strings, 1 lopsided string. To Exeter up 4-0. Exeter up 9 right now, down 2 marks to 1. Boisvert in the bonus. 9. 5 pin left up. Spare 7, spare 9. 91 through 7. Another mark gets into 400 for the first time this season. Needs a 124 to do so.
Oh, there's our 400 watch.
Harris 3, 6, and a 10, but Boisvert ready to rock and roll for 3 in a row. And 4 in the string. Can he get it? Does not.
Still has time.
Needs a mark for the 400 club. More importantly, they want the sweep. Danny Harris takes the 10, back-to-back 10s, 3 out of 4, 87 through 8. Chris wasn't there for a 9, 100 through 8, needs 24 for a 400, his final 2. As we go back to the top of the order, one more update from Greg.
482 to 465. Should you score check or shall I?
I'll check it for you.
Thank you very much. 482 to 465, I show it as 17 pins, 2 marks in hand for Central 3 to pair away at that 17-pin advantage. Exeter had 3 marks in the last pair of boxes. Central 3 had 5 for a change.
482?
Mm-hmm. .482 is confirmed.
465?
465. We're good. We are confirmed. 17 pins minus 2 hits for Collins and Waters, and we go back to the top one more time.
John Boudreau, 4.
Gets 4 pins taken out on this one. Norcross gets his head pin here. Rolling Wood gets the strike. Central 3 right back in the thick of things. Boudreau rolling Wood as well. Where's the 4 going? Into the gutter.
Channel.
Something.
Pacific Ocean.
Ravine. Ditch. What do you call me?
Water's World. Boudreau at 10. 103 through 9. 3 10s in a row. 5 in the string.
Off the wall, see ya.
Great third string. Great first string. Back and forth in the first. It was all extra in the second. Central 3 and Miracle Zone. Probably cannot get total at this point, obviously. Need all strikes pretty much to do so.
The string is the drama.
Yes, 2 points the most Central 3 can get, and still be in first by 7. If it'd be 3 if they get swept.
Ooh!
A quarter, youch.
That's why you get 2.
I hate when people say that, some people say.
Well, yeah, thank you for telling me the rules of the game that I know.
Jonathan clocks it down, spare, big swing. Norcross trying to work this tough one out. It's a good ball, almost. 7 to 9.
Important ball to get there. Gets a fill of 8. Paul's trying to seek out some updates on the out-of-town scoreboard. Well, in-town scoreboard, as it were. Norcross 101, 3-string total, 318. Jonathan Boudreau working on this one. He's going to have a great evening, despite how frustrated he looked throughout. 7 more, 120, 378.
Hingham. Hingham, Central 1's up 26. Central 1, we're told, is up 26 on Hingham in the third. Hingham's up big in total, so that holds on. Hingham will get 6 points to 2 on the road here in position night. Don't forget that week 35 is position round also before the playoffs.
100 pins, surreal. But there we go.
Eric Pelletier, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Exeter has to lead by 17 in the string. They're going to win the match. Collins, Clip-Wing Eagle, 5 in the fill, 94 through 8 on back-to-back spares. Pelletier chops out 1.
And that's as frustrated as you'll see him.
Collins trying to answer somehow. Good bid, rolls behind the 3 and the 6. Good effort. Eric gets the 10. 90 through 9 at the minimum. 10 per box times 9. 10 times 9 is 90. Collins at 10. 104 through 9.
At even par, essentially. 10 a box.
7 box to go. And Nick is a little bit off tonight. It happens in bowling. That's why we have a team.
More head pins for Exeter, more splits for Central 3. So both factors, it's a little column A and column B while they're just not getting the results they're acclimated to
Central
in this
3,
match.
Sorry, Greg. Central 3's down 12 in the string, but they have a spare from Justin Waters next. Well, 2 bowls from now, I should say. Second bowl is a 5 right now. The southpaw bowler, Pelletier, tosses 6, maybe. Yes. The Terminator in lane 21. Another diamond, of course, for the millionth time tonight.
The 9-pin tipping wasn't the biggest deal for Pelletier, but he does have the 4 horsemen, just the plank's existence.
Eric chops out the head pin only. Trying to get to 100. Frustrated.
Did what he wanted.
Collins, oh, what a big shot that was, the diamond.
At last, the diamond.
The engaged man, 114 of the ball, the 10th.
Oh, there we go. Gains 3 pins instantly right there.
Eric is 7, just 97 finish. And a
trying to remember,
fifth, just 312.
And we saw a diamond with a thing on top, a plank on top that it actually didn't go.
The bonus fill, flops 7, into the 121 finale for Charles the Terminator Collins.
And 347 for the 3-string total. 2 pins minus a mark. And that 10-pin swing means it's now a virtual Central 3 lead, even though on the scoreboard, Exeter has 2 more pins.
Here's Jeff Surette, 111 through 8. Only 5. Josh 100 through 8, not on marks. 2-pin lead for Exeter. Central 3 has the mark next from Waters. Daley 9, how about 10? It goes from behind! Strike in the 9th. 110 plus 2. Don't hurt him, Surette. Tickles the 1. And now Central 3 trying to get 2 points at least, trying to avoid the sweep. Jeff takes a 9. 120 through 9.
Go 11, the cry you hear.
And a 114 to 133 is first 2. Greg.
Go 11 is the cry you hear. Get that mark in the 10th and bring down that 11th rack of pins.
My knees are killing me. Those stairs kill me in East Boston every time I come here. My knee's shot for a couple of days.
I don't know what it is either.
Knee replacement, right knee coming up after the mixed worlds. A day or 2 after, hopefully. 2-4-7 with Surette, Wood in between the 4-7.
Maybe it's just the fact they exist. We go to a lot of single-level bowling centers as it is.
Hey, there's David Gowans from Washington, Ontario, Canada watching. Good to see you, David. Looking for you all night. Daley pockets a diamond, of course. Diamond City continues on the strike.
Thin on the crossover side.
Surette. Oh, restaurant on the 4 somehow. Try to get to 130.
I don't know what that noise was, but in fairness, I don't know what that result was.
And 370 so does so. Oh, good try by Daley. 9 to strike. 119 through 9. Jeff, 9. 129 finish.
Yeah, why did Bob Lee do that cross-match analysis? Just watch this one and you can see the diamond conversion rate.
376 for Surette. Daley at 10. He gets a 129 also, I believe, right? Yep, each match at a 129. So a Daley 133, 101, 129, 363.
Just too full on the object pin, that was the issue.
4 box go. Waters team is down 9 in the string. 9 to tie, it's 8. Hold on, he's up next. Barber got 8 actually. He's at 98 through 8. Now here's Waters Phil. 150 the ball. It's 6. Actually, they had the lead by 9, so now it's 15. Excuse me, 5:59, 5:44. Central 3 up 15. Barber needs it. Barber gets it. 108 in the ball in the 9th.
That's 1 for Exeter.
Waters to answer again. 2 full. Big swing here. Denied 3 in a row. So it's a 121 through 8 and a spare 6 after the spare 9.
Full shot the other way around.
Had 3 marks to start the string. Big sticks here. 9, 130 through 9. Central 3 fighting for 2 points. Exeter looking for the sweep. Central 3 up 14 right now. Minus the fill ball here from Dave Barber. Can cut it to 4 with a strike on spare.
And then the strike to give him initiative.
Great first, great third.
Any big fill, really.
Barber 8, 9. 2 pin holds. 117 through 8. It's down to 5. Waters bumps away, baby strike, huge! 140 in the 10th plus 2.
Reverses.
Massive shot.
And reverses the pressure. Now the
Barber
single.
answer, missed it. He's missed 3 singles tonight.
And in an instant, in just one ball, all the momentum just shifted.
That could save Central 3 2 points potentially. The pressure's on Chris Boisvert, who needs a mark for 400 tonight, but he wants the 8 points. And wasn't there for a 9. 126 finale for Dave Barber.
And again, it's the same thing of just like 126, 362. Excellent evening, pro tier evening. But these guys want to do the very best they can for each other and knows how important every ball and box is and how frustrated they get is very understandable in light of that.
Waters on a strike. Spread eagle, Youch. A big 20 somehow, $25 for Candlepin, so he converts this one, a Candlepin Bowling Network rather, not Candlepin, so Candlepin Bowling Network, to get to 150.
Had one near miss earlier.
That's 3-7, nothing wrong with the 147, third string for Justin Waters. 364.
Excellent showdown between the 4-spot bowlers.
2 blocks to go. It's a 13-pin lead for Central 3. They're going to win the total. They've already clinched the total, up 71. So Boisvert, a mark for a 400. More importantly, 2 marks. If Danny Harris can get shut out in the mark department, they could still win it.
It's gotten afflicted by the splits recently, so...
Danny 87 through 8, a spare 5, spare 6 in the second and fourth blocks. Boisvert having a good night overall. 144 to 132 his first 2. Danny Harris, a 129, a 122, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Boisvert, 1-2-8-9. Harris, better odds here. 6 and a 10. Wood to help. This could be the dagger potentially. If that's the case, Boisvert would need a double strike to win 8 points. But they're going to be happy taking 6 on the road.
That piece of wood should carry the 10 as well. I think that's a very good break there. And if so,
7-3 gets the point, 2 points here. Greg, it'll be a 7-point lead in the standings versus 3 if Exeter sweeps somehow.
has to be covered, has to be filled, but that puts Central 3 in a dominant position now.
Harris does not miss many shots like this. Over here, impossible shot. He got him! Wow, clutch! 110 of the ball in the ninth. Harris matches fair. It's coming down to the fill.
Yep. So
13-pin lead, final box to match. Thank you for watching this great game at Candlepin Bowling for any age.
yeah, spread eagle for Danny Harris, and Boisvert gets a 20 box. That's one way Exeter takes it away at the end. Central 3 in command right now.
That's right, every shot counts. Never give up. Boisvert need a big one. He gets a strike right on cue. He'll get his first 400. Harris, spread eagle on cue for Greg. Unbelievable. Wow, what a finish. Unthinkable. Boisvert does it again. 120 through
Has to be pinned.
130 plus 2 in the 10th. Update from Greg in a moment.
All right.
Harris, 2 more.
Every pin matters now.
1 through 9, the spare 4. Let's see where he gets here. Big shot coming up here. It's an 8-109 finish for Danny Harris. I'm at 360 if I'm not mistaken. What's the situation, Greg?
5 pins. 5 to tie, 6 to win.
5 to tie, 6 for a sweep and get to 3 within first place. Wow, what a finish.
All scores are unofficial, but that's what we have it as.
What a big shot, Boisvert, and we'll talk to him after before we sign off. Possibly Stanley the dog if he wants to, but you should talk to the winning team. Boisvert trying to win the first ball. He does! Double strike! Wow! Clutch, 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 the dagger! A sweep on the road!
Extraordinary.
140 in the 10th, plus 1 more chance for another strike, and 150. Boisvert, big in the first. Big in the second, big in the third.
It's now a great time to mention that Boisvert is the lowest average on the team. We'll see how long that we'll see how long that lasts, though.
Wow. Shocking finish. For the triple strike, he gets 8, 7 left, 6 right, 7-6. 28 bucks, 148 finish, and what a night for Chris Boisvert. 3-string total, 424. His previous 369. Wow, wow, wow. Greg, the update.
Friday the 13th, unlucky for some, but for others, Exeter Lanes, 8-0. Taking a huge victory. Back up to New Hampshire. Just added to the pile of successes Rob Ficar's got at his center, you know. But Central 3, a team that is still favored to win the league and run the table and all that jazz. This should, Paul, this should just work. Just, do it slowly for me, please, because I'm not 100%. All right. There we go.
Boy, what a night you've had today. It's 360 on your high, previous 3. You get a 424 tonight, a double strike in the 10th. We needed it most. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Big night overall.
It was, you know, it's big night. Just points. That's all it is. It's one night at a time. Thank you very much. On to Cincinnati. You know what I mean? That felt good, but you know what? There's still a long way to go.
Electrifying, back and forth. Third string, same thing. They had you by 13 going the last 2, not on marks. What's going through your mind in that situation?
You know, give it a chance. See what happens. It doesn't matter if you don't have a chance. So you know what? It doesn't matter when I bowl if we don't have a shot. So this is a 5-man team, and this is what we do.
This could be a potential repeat for the 3rd year in a row. It could be a possible 1-2 final again.
It's probably going to
Boo.
be. But this
guy keeps throwing double strikes. Boo! And this whole team, they stink. They stink. No, they're actually really good bowlers, but he keeps on throwing double strikes.
See what happens.
Thanks, Hulk Hogan.
This is what happens when you throw the ball with the wrong hand. Not named Craig Holbrook. When you're not Craig Holbrook and throw the ball with the wrong hand, this is what happened. This is what you turn into.
Craig is the greatest, by the way. Craig is the greatest of all.
He is, and you are.
Can we get Stanley Dog?
I don't know what you are right now, but he's the greatest, and you're just annoying.
A fan of Chris Boisvert. That's what I am.
Chris, what a resilient victory for your team. Points. That's a big swing because now instead of being 7 out, you're only 3 behind first place, and here we go again.
Long way to go. We did this last year too. Long way to go. We got one more round to go. Tonight means nothing if we don't do what we're supposed to do in the 3rd round. So
clutch bowling. How about a 3-letter word?
Wow. I'll give it to you, Paul. Wow.
Thanks. Congratulations. 8-0 sweep for Exeter. Greg Gouillart wraps up.
Thank you very much, Paul. 97 pins and 13 pins for the string right there. Real quick, thank you, SDGA, for the $50. I don't think it's your first donation either, so thank you so much for all you do to support our channel. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm really at a loss for words. I really appreciate that so much, so thank you. 84 pins lost for Exeter and 97 pins lost for Central 3, so Exeter was ahead by 13 on the pinning right there. Head pins were 101 to 96, so eventually it evened out there. 11 more splits for Central 3 overall in the match. What was that? And by the way, Hingham took 8-0. I just heard on that match over yonder. Hingham over Central 1, 8-0. Exeter 8-0 over here. The first time Central 3 has not taken a single point in a match here. And what was the last thing I want to do? Just checking the split luck in that last string as well. Yeah, I think it was 4 more splits for Central 3, so uncharacteristically the pins turning on the home team in this case, allowing Exeter Lanes to take advantage, and 607, no slouches there, but 620 to 607 to take it all away.
And Millis, by the way, won the 2nd string on Riverwalk, 590 to 571, up 60 plus after 2 strings late in their match. They're 4-0 on Riverwalk. We may see them next week possibly again. if they match up again next week, pending a streamer or academy next week somehow.
That's the end of this broadcast, but you can follow along with the link in the standings. That's updating live from our secretary, Corey Alisi, here in the league. Oh, yeah, I thanked SDGA for that very much. You can say thank you as well if you want, though, I'm sure, I think, at this point. But
Thanks for all of you for watching all night long. What a great day for Candlepin Bowling.
Yeah.
Second string, not so much, but boy, extra clutch, needed it most.
the Pins have their way in the end. Thank you very much for watching this presentation of the Friday Night Pro League on behalf of all of us here at Candlepin Bowling Network, Paul Grant and myself, Greg Gouillart. Until next time, so long.